Fuck, time passed faster than expected. Hello, everyone. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I have my camera set up. Ah, shit. How are you? I hope you're doing good. Magnus Moth. Yeah, no, it's Magnus Moth. Oh, excuse me. Magnus Moth, congratulations on being first to the stream. How are you? And no one else is here, but that being said, Ghoul, Raga, how are you guys going? I hope you're doing well. The better being a singular point off of 5s and 10s is annoying. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you're not going to claim second or third because you want to keep that nice round number. I can understand. I get it. I get it. No worries. But how are you? I hope you're doing well. It's not a wild quack. I'm not a duck, not a goose, despite the game I played yesterday, despite the little thing on my head. Right. I need to start off by saying one thing, is that, what is it? I mean, I'll say this probably a couple more times throughout the stream, so don't get me wrong. I got a call earlier from work, which I'm new at the workplace. I'm still learning things and whatnot. I was told last Saturday, maybe even last Friday, that I would only be working today and yesterday, which I've done. And then I got a call maybe 2 hours ago, just over 2 hours ago, saying he's put me on the roster for tomorrow and the day after at a 7 o'clock start so I can learn the opening shift. Which I'm fine with. I will do the opening shifts, no worries. I just wish I had more notice. Because I'm gonna have to probably call today's stream early. Probably like 11 o'clock at the latest. Probably wanted to end just before that to be sure. So this might only be a 2-hour stream, a 2.5-hour stream. I did kind of want to stream, I did consider starting earlier, like 7 because of that, but I actually had to go out and get some stuff to take to work tomorrow, like for food for lunch. Assuming that these are proper hours, but I'll find all that out tomorrow. So yeah, so it's going to be a short stream today. Shorter, 3 hours, which is still like longer for some people. But yeah, how are you all? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's been a good time. It's been a good time having a job. It's been a good time getting money, especially because we're needing it at the moment. Our washing machine, our dryer just broke rather. And while it's not like the biggest deal because you have the clothesline and whatnot, just like, so Mum's found like a cheap $100 one, so might be going to get that within the next couple of days. And well, need to buy it. And since I'm the only one with the two of us with the money at the moment, I said I'd get it, of course. So yeah. I just drank a big cup of tea as well to try and wake myself up, and I feel like it's done the opposite of that. 2-hour streams still respectable. Hell, 1-hour streams are still perfectly fine. It's a bit ridiculous. It ends up a half-hour stream, but aside from those, I have seen that people do like, 1.5 to 2 hour streams like as their norm. And it's like, what? Huh? How's that happen? Also, Aru, how are you? I hope you're doing well. How are you going today? I hope your day's doing well. But yeah, so my options were, excuse me. My options were to not stream tonight, but then possibly stream tomorrow knowing a bit more about how my situation, or I'm doing what I'm doing now, which is I'm still going to try and stream tonight and tomorrow. Excuse me. Just, not for as long sort of thing. So yeah, it should be fine though, right? Right, probably. I'm launching a lurk bait because I completely forgot about that. Hey, you're good? Resting your voice? I did see your tweet quickly. Yeah, you, what was it? You streamed too late or you yelled too loud or something like that and you've hurt your voice? Fair. Rest yourself. Take care of yourself. Ah, shit, I'm already yawning to begin with. Fuck. But yeah, take care of yourself, man, of course. Of course. Do what you need to be all rested and good for the next stream or for your daily life, I guess I should say as well. Any voice lines? Ooh, I did skim over the message. That goes to show that I care, but then not that much. No, voice lines. Ooh, exciting. Can I ask what they're for, or is it like a secret? Are you getting into voice acting? Hell yeah, mate. Or is it just like, are you making a voice pack? Maybe, perchance? It was from stream. Oh. Was your chat making you do it, or did you decide to do it yourself? Hold on. There we are. That sounds interesting. It sounds very interesting. I mean, you know, you can do all sorts of that kind of thing. Actually, while we're on that sort of topic, of like the chat making people do things. While there's only a few people here, and I can get a quick little insight from a handful of people. If anybody wants to weigh in, of course, do. But if you don't, then don't worry about it. Oh, it's Japanese video. Oh, so it's like what I'm doing now, where I'm just reading out the lines of the characters. Fair enough. Yes, I've done that. That can shred your throat, especially if you're putting some welly into it. If you're trying real hard to like make the character sound different and have emotion in it, that would be difficult. I get that. Yeah, that's what's happening with Digimon at the moment. But yeah, so I want to ask, well, I've got a small sample size. Small sample size. What would you guys say if I did try and do a subathon? Because I know I'm having my, hesitate to say, 30th birthday in about 3 months. And while I don't think I would be able to make it the birthday itself, I'd probably make it the week after. I think it could be an idea. I've only got a couple of ideas for it. The only ones at this point, the only two things I would think of at this point, and this would be majority a like the subathon would pay for it sort of dealio, is a proper custom background. So as you can see at the moment, I've got a generic free background. A custom background would be nice. The only thing I can think of at the moment is I want the bed to be a nest, just with like some pillows and a blanket in there. And possibly, because I do intend to buy myself the VR set, so possibly a 3D model, 3D noodle model. You know, for use with the VR headset, or just for like small gimmicks and whatnot. Those are the only two things I can think of. I'd put it on there. But what do you think? Two of you seem to be very on board. But like I don't know what those goals would be. That's the only thing, because I know like the one that I was looking at, which was by some person, and apparently we are the same age. Oh, exciting! Can I ask how old you thought I was? Because I'll admit, I thought you were younger than me. I thought you were a good chunk younger than me, at least. The one I was looking at, because like it's one that a couple of creators I have seen before I used, they just put out saying that they're taking commissions and whatnot. It ranges from £200 to £400, I think it was. How much is a pound? Well, euros, actually. Was it euros or was it pounds? What was it? Euros to AUD. So if it was euros and we're saying 200, that's about $300, $350 at the cheapest, and $700 at the most expensive. Ooh. But if it was pounds, which I think it was, actually I can probably check that now. Actually, I did bookmark it. Little just a baby. So says the man who's what, 1 year older than me, 1.5 years older. That's right, I can dox your age on stream. Oh, I just doxed his age. Ooh, actually, hold on. I take it back, I lied. I joked with you, haha. Rog is like 3 years old. Do you think they believe me? Also, Walrus, how are you? I hope you're doing well. 3 needles to join Walrus. Yeah! If that ends up happening, we'll VR chat together. We'll play VR chat and we'll like fuck around. Where is it? Oh yeah, I liked it. Yeah, you have to press your voice up to stream it. There it is, that's the one. 3D Vroid. That is euros. Okay, 250 at the cheapest. Ooh. So yeah, like $350 or more than that actually, to about $700. Because there's ones between cell shaded, soft shaded, and style mimicked. So, of course you'd want the style mimic one, but we'd see what we can get. But again, this is all hypothetical at this point. You could have it, I'm chronically broke, so I wouldn't be able to squat for it, but still. I wouldn't be expecting anyone to do it. My goals would be rather low, and then I'd have to make stretch goals, if that was the case. Like, I feel like the highest thing I put on there would be the background, and then if we beat that, then we'd go, like, stretch goal model, maybe? You can have it so people are allowed to submit their own attempt.
How you going?
G'day yourself, cool. How are you? Hope you're doing well. People could submit their own attempts to make you a background and vote for it, but a subathon goal would also be amazing. That could also be fun for just like a little competition, maybe, especially in like the meantime. Around mid-20s or 1 year older than me. Fair enough. I was actually talking to someone a while ago who he said that he asked me to guess what age he was, and I made my guess and I was wrong. And he said that he actually noticed that when people are guessing other people's ages, they tend to go either 5 years below or 5 years above what their age is. And you, in your case, you fall within that range. You thought I was roughly 5 years younger than you to still somewhere between 5 years older than you. It's like, oh my god, it really is a thing. Oh my god, it really is. My age is known, but my bones are older. That's true. You are a sickly man. You need to go to sleep, old man. I'll have to find out what my headset is and learn how to use it. Yeah, well, I have to buy mine. Apparently, the Valve indexes are back in stock in the UK, so I could try and get my sister to order one. But supposedly, they might be being sold in Australia soon, or within the next 3 months, possibly. So I'll wait 3 months to see if that happens. If it doesn't, I'll organize my sister again to try and buy one. But if it does, that'd be great. I have a bunch of different lists for you. I put double ideas to supplement ideas for incentive milestones. Well, I might try and grab that off you then. How is the noodle? I'm doing fine. I'm doing well. I'm having a good time. I'm being attacked by chickens. I will state once again, I mean, I should start soon just so I can make sure it happens, but I will state once again that today's stream is going to be about an hour shorter because I found out not too long ago, a couple of hours ago, that I'm going to be doing the morning shift, the opening shift at my new workplace, because I'm going to learn how to do the opening shift and I guess eventually do it myself, which will be crazy. Because I believe the opening shift should be somewhere like 6 to 7 in the morning till 5 in the afternoon. I think the opener goes all throughout the day. Or it could be the case that the opener starts and then they leave at 3 and then the person who came in at 9 closes. But so far that's not what's happening to me because, well, I'm new. I don't know though. But that is to say, if I do start at 7 and they do expect me to finish at 5 tomorrow, that's a good, wait, 10 hours. Almost a 10-hour day. I mean, I get paid for it, so that'd be nice. So that would be great. What chickens? Well, the announcement happened. I expected it. I will admit, Aru. But yeah, so we'll see how it works. I remember I was told an opening time, a starting time. I wasn't told a finishing time, so I'll find that out when I get there. The only thing I'm worried about is because given the nature of how things went with the hiring process, is he better not be expecting me to do this for free. I should be getting paid for any hours I'm working. The only way, and I use quotation marks around this because this is a specific situation, that I would be okay with not being paid for the hours is if I were to leave at 9:30, the time that I would usually arrive. So I would be there for 2 hours, 2.5 hours to learn the opening, and then as soon as like someone else comes in, I'm out. And even then, like, I shouldn't be agreeing to that, but I know, like, I've got nothing going on, so I've got no reason to not to. You know? Besides streaming, of course. But at this point in time, I don't get paid enough for stream, which I should really put more effort into. If I want to, you know, just for fun, that's why I'm considering the subathon. That's why I'm considering doing a subathon. You know? Because it's like, what if I could make this work? Like, it's not horrible, but it's as much of a crazy idea as it is. I hit install mods instead of launch game, which we're going to be talking here for a while. Garrett, how are you? I hope you're doing well. As much as a crazy idea as it is, I kind of think I could make this work. I just need to put in the effort and commitment, you know? So we'll see. Again, you know. And in the meantime, having a job would be good. I got, what, $200 2 weeks ago and $300 last week because I worked on a Sunday. So I'm going to get like, if I'm still working the 5.5, 6 hours tomorrow and the day after, I'm going to get like $500 for the week, which isn't bad, I don't think. Definitely not like a full proper like wage because it's a part-time job, but given I'm living with family and whatnot and rent is traditional existence and whatnot, it's good. It's the only income, so I'll take what I can get. You 100% can. It's, you know, the more I lean into it, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, it's possible, but I know I need to work at it. That's the only thing. I need to put the effort in. That's where I'm falling apart at the moment. So, we'll see. Again, keep an ear out. I might do a subathon around August, end of August, maybe September. September does indeed come after August. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, those are my two ideas at the moment, and you guys seem to be keen on those, so I'll take it for what I can. Nice. Okay, now I can launch the game. The noodle's super famous. Can I be part of the chicken squad? Oh yeah, no. Like, I'm dragging you up with me. There's a couple of people who I would definitely be dragging along the ride. There's Walrus, there's Raga, and I'm not going to name more names because people are going to then be like, there's evidence that he said he'd make me famous. He said he'd make me famous. He has to. He has to now. That's as good as a contract. So it's only those two names I will list for the sake of not getting into trouble. And hey, Brad, how are you? I hope you're doing well. With the subathon, the biggest question truly comes down to not the incentives, but how long you intend for it to start with and how long a sub extends it. Whether you allow bits to count, if so, how many warrants what, and finally what some people do. Does direct donations count if you allow them? As I know, another small streamer I like has the option to donate directly money to them, as it doesn't come with the hefty percentage cut that Twitch takes. That's actually a very good point that I did not consider. I have seen that you can do, that there are ways to set up direct donations, and as much as I would be uncomfortable taking them, that's the whole point of a subathon. So that is actually something very very good to consider. Ghoul, thank you for bringing it to my attention. Yeah, because like there are times when like bigger creators, they do it like every sub is like an extra minute, maybe. For some smaller ones, it might be half an hour. I know my friend Cozy Cat VTube is doing a subathon at the moment, and I should ask him what his are. Like, is it half an hour for each thing? Because I think when I first checked the stream, he was at 41 hours, and when I second checked, it was about 20 hours. Because then there's also the case of there are people doing the uncapped subathons. There's some people who cap it at a certain point. There are ones where you can what is it? The ones where like the stream doesn't end until the subathon's over. There's the people who say like, oh, we stop at this time and we continue with the next week. Is it like there's a game that you stick with for the entire time? Is it like I have to listen to you guys' suggestions? Do I just do my regular streams but then have the countdown in the corner, but then I can't skip a day until? Like, how do these things work exactly? That is stuff I do have to look into. It's got 9 hours and 30 minutes left. Fair enough. So like it all happened in the first moments, but then I imagine as it gets down to the final hours, someone may just donate more, because that happens. There's more than one type of subathon, time-based ones and incentive ones, depends how you want to do it. Yeah, fair. I feel like incentive ones would be for me at the moment, because it'd be, you know, again, the only two things I can think of would be new background, which again, the more or less I try and get the subathon to pay for, and the possible 3D model, which again, cheapest is about $350 to $400. Well, it'd be actually a big stretch to try and get the stream to pay for that one then, wouldn't it? I mean, we'll see. Yeah, maybe I can match you guys dollar for dollar, that whole thing, or we'll see. That we have time to figure it out. I can workshop this with you guys a bit more as time goes on, of course, or just, you know, find my team and we'll work on it and decide. Assuming I'm even going to do it, I make no promises. My family does want to hang out with me on my for my 30th birthday. My dad's already seeing if he can come up this way for it, which would be nice. It'd be really nice to see dad for it. It's unlikely, I'm going to tell you guys right now, it's unlikely that my dad would be able to be on stream. I know, it sucks. I think you'd love my dad. But, you know, I do think as much as I love you guys, and you guys are all brilliant, I do think it's more important that I celebrate the milestone birthday with family. You know? Incentives can be games that chat wants you to play, funny punishments, special activities, etc. Yes. Oh, okay. So I guess the one that I'm talking about is more of like a fundraising kind of one, while there are ones where it's like, oh no, like you have to play this game that you don't like, or you have to do a stream where chatters can join in, that kind of stuff, right? I think you can hear the game now, yeah. I can show you what I did when I did one. That would actually be very helpful and insightful if I could, thank you. There we go. My favorite one is just, running his subathon till the timer runs out. I believe he pauses it between streams. Yeah, I think it's how most people do it, yeah. I think it started at 36 hours, which was 2 weeks. I believe that there's normal streams ignoring any special streams he had set up as incentive goals. Okay, so his regular streams would count towards that, but ones that were part of the rewards would be their own thing. Subathon's still running as is, and incentives still exist, but I don't think it's a goal set anymore with a wheel spin with various quick fire things you can put forward, with each sub being one wheel spin. Yeah, because there's people who do like, every 5 subs you spin the wheel and then this punishment has to happen, or this kind of thing happens, that sort of stuff. Then the sub is like an hour extension. Fair enough. So it all would depend on, again, how much you think you'll get. Like, if you're going to aim for like hundreds of subs, each sub's going to be like 10 minutes, half an hour. If you don't really anticipate getting that many, you might make it less so. Or, each sub is an hour up until 50 subs, in which case it becomes 30 minutes a sub. That kind of stuff, right? Stands to reason. Getting over it's a great and terrible choice of incentives. Ooh, I played that one. I did not get far. I did not get far at all. What a horrible game. What a wonderful yet horrible game. Okay. Now, special streams are still part of the subathon timer. What I meant is that 36 hours was about 2 weeks of normal schedule. Oh, okay. But obviously if you do a special stream that's longer than normal, that people have a disproportionate amount of... Okay. So yeah, so... True one? I forgot about that. So yeah, so like, they would usually have 4-hour streams, for example, but then they would have a special stream where they might be going for 6 hours, and that would throw like a bit of a spanner in the works. Is that what you mean? I raise you qual- Oh my fucking god. You guys want me to suffer. That's what you want. What was I doing last? It's been a bit since I played this. It's been... Well, not a week, just under a week. Apparently I've got nothing going on. I think something was happening on this floor. I think I was hunting down a terrible hacker. I think I was hunting down a bad guy. Do I have stealth hide? I don't have high security yet. Make or delete floors. What? I raise you only up? I don't think that game exists anymore, do they? Like, it actually got taken off the store, right? Make noodle bean boozled. Oh god. Well, I know, like, one thing I know I could do, at least in the current situation, the current format of my life, is like, days I work, I can't stream that much. Days I don't work, I could stream a fair bit more. I could do, morning or afternoon streams. I could start a stream in the afternoon and go for a longer period of time. It feels like at that point it would be just to wear down the timer though, so it's like, who's to say? I don't want to do Bean Boozled, but that's part of the reason why it should happen, right? You still own it? I thought only I've got taken down. Well, maybe it's still up somewhere then. I know that there's like other games I could play, what if I played through the entire Hyperdimension Neptunia series? Who gave you permission to come here? Hey, you're listening to me. No one. This is a free country. Internet. Oh, you only have Baby Digimon. You're so fucked. What the heck is Troopmon? Mate, fuck if I know. He was a Digivolution from... Oh wait, hopefully I've got him in my fucking register. Yeah, let me use Great Weight, his ability move. Can you shoot someone with your gun? Maybe? Just an idea. Also, I should do this so my phone doesn't overheat. There we go. I'd love to get a copy of on my hand, a copy of PT if I could, but I know that definitely doesn't exist anymore, but there might be other ways to get around it. Please tell me it's in my journal. It's not one of the bugged entries. Mon. This one. I digivolved him from Commandramon. So Commandramon, from what I can tell, is basically Argamon with a gun. Oh, sorry. Right, you can't see. That's the wrong button again. Look at him. And now I have a Troopmon. I mean, if they're fine with it, I can ask the streamer if I could grab their incentives and overall system for it and show it to you if they're fine. Obviously, it's reasonable if you wouldn't want it as much as you don't know the streamer could apply some layer of pressure on you. I'm gonna say no, but if you can, in the Discord, in the, I guess actually, what would be the best place to put it? If you're in the Discord, if you could put it in the, I guess the promote stuff server, put his subathon in there, and I'll stick my head in and see what they're doing, and what they're on about. And like, I'll stick my head into their stream. So rather than like asking them like, hey, can I steal your format from another streamer? It would just be the case of I'll stick my head in there and see what I can learn. Does that sound good to you? How the heck did you go from that to Shrootmon? Mate, they're both guys with guns. Was the dino part? Rog, you know how Digivolution lines work, alright? I don't know if this is the true evolution of it, but like, we're focusing more on the gun here. I feel like Troopmon was definitely more of a, like, this was the bad guys' minions kind of Digimon, you know? From Dino to Mustard Gas Enthusiast. Hey, what's a little bit of war crimes in the digital world? You know? If you want more incentives, you can always make a community post announcements to your Discord and then ask for suggestions. That was something I was considering. And that could be a good idea. Oh, excuse me. Okay, look at him run there with his gun. There's big old footsteps. But yeah, like, yeah, at the moment, it is just a concept, a thought, a maybe. There's every chance I'm gonna bitch out and be like, no, I'm too scared. Debug log error, item output. Ooh, Happy Hacker and Memory 3 and a well, 3 multi-recoveries. And a Digimon encounter. Okay. No, because I gotta, I know some people who are running them at the moment. Rag is doing his charity stream, which is something to take which is like half the reason I'm thinking about this. Then Cozy's also doing his subathon, and I'm like, well, that's another one. I think yesterday we raided into, I was mistaken, Gleaming Quill was not doing a partner push, she was celebrating getting partner, so that's my bad. I have a media illiteracy, so I did not understand what was going there correctly. But hey, yay for her, woo! Support the moots. And it's like, there are a lot of people around me doing this kind of thing, and while it's not a case of like, oh, they're all doing it, I should do it as well, it's a little bit of that, Like, well, if they can do it, so can I. And what I want to do more above anything is take it as an opportunity not to prove to, well, take it as a bit of an opportunity to prove to myself as I can get you can do this, but mostly it's like I want to use this as a way to improve the stream in the long run, kind of thing. Like I don't want to do this for money, I want to do this to make the stream better. Or at least to make some more personalized stuff about it, Is that a Digimon from Cross Wars? The Troopmon? I don't know. I do not know where Troopmon is from. Can you find out? Can someone look up Troopmon for me? Hey, how are you, Ben? I hope you're doing well. Oh, there you go. Speaking of, Biker Life 100, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I will read that message in a moment, Ghoul. Just let me get up my welcome chickens. So I can mute the game real quick so you can hear it properly. Thank you so much, Biker, for the follow. I do appreciate it. I will get to give you a welcome chicken now, but what welcome chicken will I give you? I have so many. Biker Life 100. Do I have a biker style welcome chicken? No. But you know who else had a bike? Okay, hold on. This is a bit of a stretch. So, Link from Breath of the Wild, specifically Breath of the Wild, because I don't know what happened to it in Tears of the Kingdom. He had a motorbike. He had a brum brum, and he got to fuel it and whatnot. So I'm like, it's the shield, the Hylian shield, and then that is to Link, who has a bike. Bike of life. This is your welcome chicken to say thank you for following. I appreciate it. Does the logic make sense? Does it work? Does it work? I don't know why I feel scared. Don't feel scared. We're not indoctrinating you to a cult. I swear that you're not. Everybody else may say that, but they're full of shit, okay? There's no cults here. Just welcome chickens. But how are you? I hope you're doing well, mate. More chicken feet will give you more views. Is that how it works? Undead Digimon from Cross Wars. And you go, oh, have a good luck, Raga. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I know, there we go. I know what you mean. I wouldn't ask like that at all, but even for the amount of total random things I've asked them, it would be out there and awkward still. I can promote. It's just always like bringing up someone else's stream in another person's stream is rude, honestly. So I don't want to do it that way at all, of course. I can I can't promote them, but I don't think you'll be able to get much from it. As I said, I believe it's on the end run. If it's still some time left, these out of stretch goals. I think it'd still be valuable just to take a look at it, you know? So just put him in the promote stuff chat, because, you know, it's really just there for anybody to ping like, hey, here's what something's going on. Like, you know, it's the most polite way I have of like jump in and say something's going on. Instead of doing that in the stream, do it in the server. You know what I mean? So just, yeah, still feel free to put him in there. He says that we have a group chat called Cult of the Salt. I did not name it that, okay? I know it's because of my chicken salt, but that is not my idea. Sounds like a cult and I'm good. It's not a cult. I promise you it's not a cult. I swear to God it's not a cult. But I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I'm going to assume you know something about a bit about Digimon. If not, also perfectly fine. This is the best place to learn. This is a good place to learn about Digimon. I have gone on many rants about the 3 varieties of Digimon that exist. For example, the first variety, which the enemy team consists of. Cute little guys. Look at those cute little guys. Oh, well, they're rotating through the screen right at the moment. Hold on. I mean, if you know Digimon, you already know this. Look at that Koromon. Look at that cute little guy. Look at that. Oh, I could look at him like this. Monodramon. Look at that cute little guy. Look how cute that guy is. They're such cute little guys. Now look at the second bracket of Digimon. Cool monster designs. All my guys, cool monster designs. Look at them. Look at those cool monsters. There's a bunch of them. They all look really cool. Third iteration of Digimon, which unfortunately are not on the field at the moment. Hot women. When we played through Cyber Sleuth, we did use mostly hot women Digimon, so we are going to, unfortunately, stay away from those this playthrough. I mean, Entity exists with a bit too much willingness to try and help people I vaguely like in any way, shape, or form, so I do have a tendency to go a bit beyond standard norms in attempts to try and help with things. That's fine. As long as you don't actually go over the edge to begin with. I've had people try to help me with things before, and I do appreciate it. I don't always take the help, though, so I need to start taking people's help. But in this case, just the promotion will be fine. The only difference is the tax bracket, is it? You reckon? If I asked you, I have a question for you, how would you feel? Given how I use quotation marks around this because it is a hypothetical question, polite you are in asking that you have a question, I would be okay with it. Because there are people who just come out and full on say like, you know, this is my question for you, answer the question. And they're just like, oh, hold on. I've got, why? What do I owe you? I've had people come into the stream before and say, you should play this game. It's like, for what reason? Because you said so? Fuck you. But if you're saying, I've got a question, that's great. I think I've got, I don't know how prominent it is to see, and I don't know how obvious it is really. That's the guy I have to fight. I'll get to come to him last. One of my channel rules is no non sequiturs, which honestly, I think I've labeled it no random questions. Because it's just one of those things that can like take the current conversation topic and throw it out the window. So if you proposition it with, I have a question first, I'm more than happy with that, because that prepares me for like, all right, there's going to be a shift in the conversation. I can keep going on with the conversation I'm having. It works in my brain a lot more. So I would appreciate it if you say I have a question first, which it sounds like that's the thing you do, and then I would probably answer your question. I said I wouldn't be asking the stream. I have some tact. Never said anything about other streamers in someone's stream unless they've mentioned. Oh, okay, that's my mistake then. Ready to know if be a good friend of the stream you're actively in. The last one is still subject to the specific streamer, but many exist around to chill with it. That's why I've been referring to this streamer and not their channel name. Well, thank you for that. I do appreciate it. I know apparently there has been an issue where someone has been going to other people's streams to, I guess, promote my stream. So I'm a bit touchy on that specific subject at the moment. So I'm just like, you better not be doing it. Which I know most of you aren't. It is, from what I understand, one person, and I don't know who that is. There have been no names named. I have an assumption. But, yeah. You just say I have a question first, which would be good. I've got a question, why's your jacket not open? You can't say, like, I've got a question and then straight up answer it. You have to give me a buffer to recognize it, but now it's open. And I wonder who did that. Thank you very much. You're playing Digimon, you should totally play Fallout 4. Oh, but why though? Why? You know what? No, I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. I got a negative drink, sorry. But like half the time they are saying like, you know, games that I do want to play at some point. I just need, oh, thank you for the head pat, Spiker. Half the time they are talking about games that I do want to play eventually. It's just now's not the time for it because I'm currently playing through, and these are things I need to update on my tags. I know this. Those tags are years out of date. I need to like revamp my entire stream. I'm currently playing through Digimon Hacker's Memory, Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, and whatever I want to do in the meantime as well. Yeah, just every bits and pieces, every here and there, just if I want to play something, I'll just have a go at it. You know, I should hydrate, Micah. That's a good idea, actually. I just took a drink, and now I should take a second drink. That first drink was so refreshing. Hell yeah. Thank you. That was a wonderful idea. But yeah, like, I know I said, whoops. I know I said last stream that I'm considering, and probably going to do it at this point in the end, starting to play Zenless Zone Zero on stream, because I play that game just for fun in my off time. But, you know, maybe I could do like once a stream, play some of that on stream, because I can. I'm trying to like branch out, not to like in new ideas, but like well, actually kind of into new ideas. But, you know, just into different things I can do besides just play games on stream. Because as much as I love that and that's fun, and you guys do seem to hang out and enjoy it while I'm here. Hold on, I'm gonna burp. Okay, I lied, never mind. I meant to hold it down. As much as I do love just playing games and talking to you guys, I know that as a, like, if streaming were to be an occupation, you need to do more than that. You have to go to bed, it's almost 5 in the morning. Oh my god, Micah, get some sleep. Get some rest, please. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much for following and hanging out and asking if it was okay to ask questions. But thank you. You have a good night. Good morning. Get some sleep. Get some fucking sleep, mate. And I'll talk to you next time I see you. Have a good one. I have on occasion promoted other people in their streams, but that's usually after having vaguely mentioned them and then asked for more details, as the community is very open to spreading the community around. Yeah, there are natural ways to like talk about other streamers in your streams. Usually it's if the streamer themselves starts the question, or if it, you know, there are ways to bring it up without being rude. But I know a majority of, well, not a majority, but like a lot of times, at least the ones that are addressed are the when people are being less than polite, you know? If you do character pulling, that would be cool to stream. Well, yeah, I've got like 52 pulls at the moment for Zenless. I know I'm saving them for Yujuan. I was thinking, because I think the update's in like a week, maybe? I'm not exactly sure. I have to find out when the actual 2.0 update drops. I was thinking maybe like the day before I do a stream so you can, in Zenless. Bye, Biker. I do a stream in Zenless so you can see what my team is, what my team's like, show you how everything I have is set up, and then we can work together on that from there, kind of thing, you know? Why not spread the chill vibes around as a kind of idea behind the stream and the community? Oh, I also have a known history of asking raids to be moved to new people that I found to be nice and playing a fun game. Oh, aren't you a little ray of sunshine? Also, having just thought on it, I don't think he'd be able to make it to their streams if I promoted it. We're British and he streams from 8 PM through to midnight on his workday streams. And on the Friday and Saturday stream, he'll be run streaming anywhere from till midnight to someone's 1 to 3 AM. So yeah, he'd be like after my stream, but like still like, you know, DGen hours, most likely. I'll take another hydrate. Oh man, I've already drank like half of this 1.5 liter, 2.5 liter bottle of water. It's a lot of water so far. Hey Panda, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Oh, that's gonna come back up. Oh boy. How are you going? You would be early hours then, that might not be possible. Hey, well, it is what it is. But still, I'm sure I could go look. Oh, if they post VODs, I could go look through their VODs. No time for a detour, you son of a bitch. Receive hidden traps. Ooh. Work ended at 6 PM today. Oh shit. You would be tired then, because I know you usually go to work pretty early as well. Think about the money you get in the end though. Hell yeah, $1. But yeah, make sure you take care of yourself first and foremost. I know you must be tired. We have 1 or 2 resident Kiwis who pop by, and from what I picked up, that's when it is for them. I know in general, I don't know what time zones are for Kiwis, but in general, they're about 3 hours ahead of at least the East Coast. So that's where I am. So if it's like midnight to 3 AM for them, it'll be about 9 to midnight for me, which is doable, but I'm mostly streaming that time, but it's still doable. Had a meeting, they spent 30 minutes of the meeting bitching about HR. Hey, that's 30 minutes you were paid for where you just have to sit there and listen to people be mean to each other. That's not bad. I mean, sure, we'd rather be at home, but like, hey, I'm being paid to listen to people talk to each other. And not in the way that I have to actually retain any of that information. Not bad. Not bad at all. I actually stayed at work an extra 30 minutes today because a customer asked for a second fish, which was at the bottom of the box of fish. So I had to spend like 10 minutes unpacking a bunch of fish to get the fish they wanted, and then like 20 minutes putting all the fish back in. Granted, I was mostly assisting someone else do it because I didn't know what was going on. But it's like, hey, that's 30 minutes I was paid for just to look through a barrel. Not the worst. Never thought about it like that. Yeah. I mean, it's all a question of what is it? Of perspective of time. You do have to respect your own time, of course. Don't let other people besmirch the time that you have. Don't let people disrespect you and your time. Basically, I've had that happen before, and I'm keen to not let it happen again. How much MP? Oh, my guys are fun. So in that case, of course, like if you would rather spend that 30 minutes at home, then of course, like, you know, try and make that happen. But in the grand scheme of things, 30 minutes to get paid, assuming like your wage is similar to mine, to get paid $10 to listen to someone, well, actually, well, 26.38, so it's more like $13. You get paid $13 to listen to people talk shit about someone else. Yeah, not the worst. Definitely could be spent better. To give perspective, for an hour shift as of this moment is quarter to lunch for me. Oh, okay. So if quarter to lunch, I'm assuming is 12. In which case for me, it's about 10 to quarter to 9. What time did you say? 8 PM through to midnight. So if I'm thinking 8 more hours from here, they're like 5 in the morning. Which is about when I'll be getting up in the morning tomorrow. Oh, and who might you? Oh, and who might you be? I don't remember any new appointments. You had one, just with someone else. Jeez, guess I'd better be more picky with my subcontractors if my client info is leaked. You won't get a chance to be picky. We know you're the one investigating solo hackers instigating solo hackers to raid accounts in Eden. We're here to punish you at Zaxxon's behest. Zaxxon? Oh yeah, or something. Oh, hold on. Something. Well, isn't this a pickle? I'm in the middle of a job after all. I don't have time to play cops and robbers with you kids. Account trading's a pretty profitable venture. Hackers will bring me accounts by the boatful for a pittance, and plenty of people will buy them for a high price. Playing with you won't earn me a dime, so don't think I'll go wasting my precious time on punks like you. You have no right to meddle in my business. You talk too much. Now hand over all the account data you stole. My oh my. Oh yeah. This never happens when I do business in Kowloon. Oh my god, he's got a dragon. Underestimate us and you'll regret it. Mate, I got 3 Digimon just as powerful as that. 4 if you count my mates here. You're fucked. Dad, you are so dead. You are so fucking dead. Not sure whether you noticed, but I did go and pop into the promote channel. Yeah, okay, cool. I will check that out after stream. After stream or like tomorrow. He is a virus type, so the vaccine type will be good. So we'll buff Arbitariumon's attack. Which means I have to use a physical attack rather than a special attack. Maybe a magic attack, because he's probably got good defense. Oh, never mind, did 50 damage. Magic attack, physical attack, physical attack, physical plant attack. Won't be as high because it's grass to fire, isn't it? Oh, okay, that guy's tanky. Please, no. 30% chance of increasing attack by 10%. Oh, we're still fucked. Why have we got 2 data types in this team? Do I have any other Digimon? No, I don't. God damn it. I buff Kabuterimon again. I got 2 data types and the vaccine type. Desolation Claw! Please be. Oh, thank God you're times 2. Oh, thank God. Troopmon, punch him. How much is Electroshock with Magic Attack gonna do, actually? Oh, I should have been using that from the get-go. A variety of streamers said the games they played a variety of time. First stream I saw them was a keyboard run of Dark Souls 1 and 2, I believe, and since they then I've seen XCOM 2 modded and unmodded. Kingdom Come Deliverance too, but there was a community overall wasn't feeling it as much, so whilst I think he did go and continue the game, the streams for it have stopped, which is very fair. I need to do more of that myself, alongside a lot of other things. Hoping to overstep it. No, it's all good. Like, again, he was brought up in a way that was natural, and we have been talking about him, so you're fine, don't worry. Don't worry, you're all good. I got a memory up though, I can put more Digimon in my team. No way. How could a bunch of greenhorns? Now turn over those accounts. You don't think I'll just hand over my precious product, my accounts, without a... Oh, he's been possessed by the Groundmon. Oh, he is now at least. Accounts. Or it's more like a cat. What the? Huh. I'm fairly certain he said accounts, but I don't know given how that's spelt. We find him again? Oh no, he's dead. That bastard, he scattered the accounts and ran off. We have to run deeper to find him. Hold on, we can chase him later. The accounts are our top priority. I mean, can't one of us collect it and the other one go run? Hey, I need to go get lunch and actually focus on doing coursework once I'm done. I say this, but I'll likely go back to reading webcomics. As long as you're being productive and doing what you need to do, then it's A-okay with me. But all good, cool, no worries. Thank you for hanging around. I do appreciate it. You have given me some things to think about if I were to go forward with this idea. And yeah, you have a good lunch. I will self-care. I will take care of myself. Thank you. I'm pleased you're hydrated. I've drank, had 3 hydrates in the past. It feels like 20 minutes. I'm so full of water right now. But I will do it again if I can. Yeah, the bun's still on cooldown, so that means wait. That means give me time. But the next hydrate I will pretend it's from you as well. Don't worry. Yeah, go take care of yourself, mate. We pretty much got them all, but this is less than the number Zaxxon quoted. He must still have the rest of them. Plus, the way he acted bothered me. Let's go. Chitose! Mephisto-san ran off. Why'd you call him son? Doesn't mean you like respect him in a way? Yeah, I saw it all. The little lady's tracking him down now. He's just further into Kowloon, isn't he? It looks like Mephisto went deeper within. There aren't any logout zones around there, so this is a good opportunity. Alright, no time to waste. Let's go after him. Alright, off we go. Cooldowns for your own sake could have stunk it. Yeah, I know. I don't want to drink that much water. Small guy grabbed me outside K Cafe, wanted to buy Digimon medals. Oh, might make some spare change. Hey, chat. Bye, girl. Have a good one, mate. Take care of yourself. No, I think it was back during a Hat in Time stream. I was forced to drink a lot of water, and I did end up. Well, I didn't piss myself, but like, mate, it felt like I was close. Felt like I was going to explode with pee. And now I'm like, oh, thank God, I'm fine. I have moderation. Even now, I'm like, I might have increased the countdown, the cooldown. I might need to make it longer. This is a lot. Oh. So you're modded. Just looking at the way you move. You're modded. You're not, though. I can just look at the right side timeline. Oh, where are you standing, Trubon? If it's a 2D sprite, it's fake. It's a mod. If it's a 3D model, then it's not. I still do have to wonder if the new Time Strange is going to be the same kind of turn-based mode. From what I've seen, a lot of the animations for the attacks are going to look more or less the same, which is a bit of a shame. But we'll see if that's actually the case. Maybe it's only like a media thing. Probably not. But again, we'll see. The models will look nicer. I imagine the effects will look nicer. It would be cool if they look different, but I'm not going to complain. A new Digimon game is nice, because these games actually came out a while ago. So. Oh, here goes Omamon. Omamon? Otomamon. Otamamon. Otamamon. Ew. Yeah, fuck up that bee. I have no idea what instruments they're using to make this music, but I love it. But it's so good. I'm pumped, I'll take on anyone. Why are there so many trainer battles now? Yo, he's got both Argamons. I wonder if Snow Argamon would be in this mod pack. I don't think he's in the base game though. I think I did see that Toy Argamon was going to be in Time Stranger, which would be sick. I'm surprised they haven't made like a Toy Greymon. Toy War Greymon, that kind of stuff. It's like, I feel like that's a missed opportunity, really. Defense boosts. This, restoration. Repair! Hey, you helped me out. I would have been fine staying like that, but hey, have this as thanks. A Lilithmon medal. I'm very happy to have received that. I mean, I'm gonna have to sell it to a weird guy, but still. What are you doing? If you unbeat, the Kowloon invasion is going to last a long time. You'd better heal your injured Digimon. Are you gonna do that for me? I mean, not really. I'm not taking a lot of damage, and I'm leveling up still throughout it, so that's healing them. It's kind of, honestly, pretty fine. Ah! You know, I did not notice that they were called the Dinosaurists. I'm pretty sure I'm covering their names so you can't see them, but these are the Dinosaurists. And they're using mostly dinosaur Digimon. Who would have guessed? Oh, fucking hell, that just annihilated him. Ooh. That's a bit of damage to my guy. If I go you, that might take him out. Yeah, I got a critical. And of course you can take out the Guillemon. Guillemon? Guillemon? Still don't know how to pronounce it, man. Say whatever the spirits tell you. Ooh, and a brave point. I used to call him a Guillemon, which I don't know where I got the E from, but I don't know where I get a lot of things I pronounce from. That's... Oh my god! Is that... That's... Oh wait, hold on. I remember this guy now, yeah. He did have a Groundmon that possessed him, and this was the first time we saw someone get possessed by that guy. Also, do you see who's in the background there, guys? Do you see? Is that someone we perhaps know? It's us. It's us from another lifetime. Funny how they've got the head cut off, like, you know, this isn't an important person. Mephisto! Yeah, because Mephisto came in and just started being all weird. I vaguely remember that. Another hacker got to him first, eh? There they go. I don't remember walking past anyone on the way out. I don't. But that's how background and unimportant we are. Nini, have a great night. Nula, I will. I'll have a good time. We're going to be ending like at 11, so in about 2 hours, so early. But I will have a good rest of the time I can. You have a good one too, alright, Garrett? Pull yourself together, Mephisto. Damn it, who could have done this to you? Hey. Yeah? Who are you? We're the same as you guys. We have business with the Mephisto, but what happened to him? Who knows? Mephisto just went to trade accounts like he always does. Oh, we're doing ads. We're in ad time. Yeah, we love ads. I'm just gonna wait for the ads to go through. Would I turn ads off in a subathon? I can't imagine that you would. Actually, oh shit, hold on. Nope, don't get the control to work up. In this case, I can look at... I can look at the things that were being shared in the remote stuff. Alright. I'll have to see just before I go to bed if these because I need to be work at 7, so I need to be awake at like 6. So I want to go to bed at 11, but I'll be going to bed a little bit later than that. Absolute latest I can go to bed is 12, waking up at 6 to get 6 hours of sleep. Yeah, it's not going to be the worst. It'll be doable. It'll be doable, it's fine. I'm gonna have my first 4 days at work, 4-day work week at work. Still wish I was told about it a bit before. Can you stop progressing? Why are you progressing? My control's in my hands and I'm not pressing any buttons. How? That's weird. That is strange. He's just talking about how Mephisto came up and started being weird, though. We're not missing anything. We're not. I hope we're not. Mate, I had an entire bag of Sour Patch Kids. Because I didn't think I'd be going anywhere tomorrow. So I'm like, I can get crazy tonight. And the sugar seems to have just killed me. It's not good. It's not good. I'm so out of it. In a good way, but like, why? I'm gonna have like sugar-filled nightmares going to sleep tonight. I will tell you if they're fun. That's for sure. Ooh. Something in my eye now. No, I need that to see things. One thing I do think is actually very interesting is that I'm closing my left eye at the moment, and that is the mole's right eye, because I don't have it mirrored. I wonder if that's a normal thing. Because if I were to set it, I could set everything in the opposite direction. I wonder if I can set a keybind for that. to change things from going like this way to going this way. Wait, that's actually an interesting idea. I could save a replicate of this I could duplicate this model and its settings, and then have a version that's facing the left with the head going this way when I do this versus the right for when I need to be on certain sides of the screen. Ooh. I just had an idea, basically. You heard the idea out loud as I was thinking it, so you didn't lose anything. Mephisto came to trade some accounts and he fucking went crazy, but he wasn't cool at all. It was more like he was being controlled by something. It's kind of like they made the first game and then they realized that there was a bit of a plot hole with some of the things they didn't entirely wrap up in Cyber Sleuth, and then they made this one. But I do have to wonder if this was always in the cards when they initially made the game. He started acting strange while you were fighting. What in the world happened to him? Who knows? He started losing it, like he was another person. I also saw what looked like a Digimon behind him for a moment. That might be the cause of his weird behavior. I mean, we can't say for sure that a digitized consciousness couldn't be influenced by Digimon. Yeah, that's true. You hack into the digital version of someone. Yeah, to put it simply, Eden's base system includes some kind of mind digitization process, right? Our minds are scanned when we log into Eden and uploaded to the virtual space as mind data. Downloading that data into Eden avatars carries over our memories from the real world and lets us act within the virtual space. Mind data is still data, so it's possible for Digimon programs to affect it pretty much. Which they figured this all out and speculated this now, and we're only like touching on that as an idea in the main game towards the end of it. So they figured this out quick. Like halfway through at least. Because there was like a whole side story about someone's like inner thoughts being texted to them. So they figured that maybe halfway, later half of the game. But that's impossible. The firewall that protects the mind data should be secure above all else. That's true. Well, we have to consider the possibility. For now, we've made sure Mephisto's gotten his just desserts, right? Case complete. Nope, not yet. Huh? Zaxxon's request was to dispose of raided account data. All stolen accounts must be recovered. I copied Mephisto-san's device info. Erica, please analyze it. I want to know what he did with the other accounts. Okay, Wormmon, help me out here. Wormmon! Okie dokie! Oh, you can help her out now. Yes, sir! Erica saved me after all! I'm giving Wormmon a voice because I can. Let's see, there are I can't do the high-pitched thing that they're doing. Let's see, there are logs of Mephisto-san talking with other users. Show me. He talks a lot with corporate users. There's also an account transmission log. That's the one. What kind of business is that? It's called Yummy Banking! Yummy Banking? What? This definitely seems like some shady business. It almost sounds like a practical joke. No, I forgot the voice already. It seems Mephisto-san sold accounts to this business. The most important guy is named Toru Kayaba. Isn't that the guy I was told to investigate for my stolen account? I think this is not the first time I've heard this name. Yeah. The accounts were transferred to that corporate server. Let's infiltrate it ourselves and steal the data back. Then the little lady and I should act as backup, I suppose. Toru Kayaba, the next target Kay told me about. Maybe I should tell Ryuji and the others about Kay. But can I trust them? Can I trust them though? Box. You're right. It's time to go. Okay. I got messages. Nope, but where? Here we go, Digiline. So the other's doing it, so I gave it a try, but the Digiline thing is hard. You don't have thumbs, so it would be difficult for you. They'll pay big for rare metals, easy money, right? How often do you get rare metals, though? Alright, so now we are investigating someone. So the BBS We've all done all these quests, so we're not doing any of them. So we now have to go to... Financial Institution Server and Kowloon Level 2. Yeah. Actually, hold on. I'm going to log out. Because I might be able to get the Digimon in my team I wanted now. If I can go to the Digilab. What was it? Items? Memory up. There we go. Fit 25 memory in the party now, so... Yeah, Garurumon and Greymon, they're both level 11. Why are they level 11? Oh, did I get the Farm Island working on them? Is it still going? No, it's not. Command, train, this regular one. I don't want their ability to go, their camaraderie to go down. But I can move Digimon. Oh, both virus types. Oh, that's fine though. Memory 6 and 8. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go, 8 and 8. Where, I mean, hopefully at this point we'll be able to fuse them together down the line to get a Zwart Omnimon. Kind of the hope at this point. But we'll see. Omnimon Zwart Omnimon? Something like that. And into Eden. The internet cafe would actually be a very interesting thing to have if you were able to physically enter the internet. Yeah, this place looks familiar. Comparable to a different corporate server. Is this the first time you've infiltrated a server? It is. It's the same as Eden areas. The servers are constructed to allow avatars to move around. They have their pros and cons, but trust is their biggest advantage. Huh? Constructing servers in cyberspace lets us visualize and represent security. Above all, Eden's system is a cutting-edge fortress of security. Just having a server in Eden garners a certain kind of social credibility. With conventional hacking, it is almost impossible to touch server security from inside. But everything changed with the advent of avatars and their Digimon programs. Of course, the downside is that high-level hackers like us can infiltrate them now. And of course, the admins are fully aware of this. As proof, servers like this are often unmanned. That's because they... Oh, lots of Digimon. Lots of gold Digimon. They're quite confident in their security. We'll charge through there, take special care not to injure that pride of theirs. I guess you could just avoid all the Digimon. Yeah! Blue Greymon and Black Garurumon. And I guess also a blue Carpetariumon, but he's usually blue. Hacking skills, route access. Hack a tunnel to make a route appear on the floor. Route access. Oh. Nice. We're going back here, and then, yeah, I can't go forward. Alright. I remember there being a similar hacking thing with the last one. Although I don't quite know. Physical attack 85 with water damage. Freeze Fang! Oh, he does bite them. Hey, Sean! Good morning to you. How are you? I hope you're doing well. How are you going today? Bitfire. That's a 3-balled... That's not even like a Diginova Flame or Diginova Blast. That's a whole different thing entirely. I understand that it's a different Digimon, but like, it's just a virus version of a Digimon, of a different Digimon, right? It's getting ready for work. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna be like you tomorrow. I have to get up early enough to get to work at 7 in the morning. Once again, I wish he told me about that earlier, but it is what it is. Oof, yeah. Well, here's the thing, Sean. Here's the thing that's fun for me, is that I was told on Saturday, if not Saturday, then Friday, that my working days were going to be Monday and Tuesday. So, today and yesterday. I got a call about 2 hours before stream, at about 20 to 6. And I missed it, admittedly. I didn't even know that my phone rang. But I also got a text message and an email from my boss saying, you're coming in at 7 tomorrow to learn the morning shift and the day after. And I'm firmly in the camp of, I can do that. I've got no problem with doing the morning shift. I just wish he'd told me earlier. You know, if I had plans, it would have been a problem. Which I didn't, so that's fine. I also did forget to ask him when the shift ends. So I don't know how long I'm working for tomorrow. I'm going to assume it's going to end at the regular time of 3. But it's also possible it could end at 9:30 when someone else comes in. Or it's also possible my boss might try and not pay me for that. The guy's old school. He's very old school. For me to get the job in the first place, I had to go through a observation period. I used quotation mark around observation because he wanted to get me to do hands-on experience while there. So I essentially worked, I would say at this point, 2 roughly 5 hour, or when was it that time? When was it that time? 1 5-hour day and maybe 1 like 3 or 4 hour day. I would say I worked that I did not get paid for. Well, I got paid in a job, I guess you could say. Which I understand people have a lot of problems with, as they should, because that really shouldn't be the case, but I didn't have a job and I needed something. And it's very much the case with this as well. Like, I still do need this job, so I'm not going to say no. But if he does try to not let me clock on for it, I am going to have a problem with it. Which I think is very fair. No, how do I open that side? It's like, I'm happy to learn to do the opening hours, but you have to pay me for the hours I'm learning. And if he says no, then it's like, great, I'm going home. And then honestly, I would probably lose the job. I think he would fire me for that. I wouldn't be surprised. In which case, it's kind of one of those like, oh, it's no real loss then, is it? That's a problem, they need to pay you for working. It is. So that's why if it happens at this point, yes, there's going to be different problems. It's one of the things, I wouldn't put it past him to try that, but I don't think he'll do that, you know? Making sure they don't notice that security's being cracked is what hacking's all about, really. If they realize we've broken in, the admins will just bump up the security after all. We have to make sure not to expose the back door we made on the sly. qotd will take care of that from the outside. We should proceed to the deepest part like this and unlock the security. If there are Digimon, the odds of the corporation employing hackers are high, and employing hackers has raised the security level noticeably. Still, why would they trust hackers around that much? Trust hackers that much? Do the employees think they can understand the hackers they're using? If I had to say, the fact that there are hackers means an invisible hole's opened up somewhere. If they had to employ hackers to get it, to protect it, then that means that they should be able to use hackers to get into it, right? Stands to reason. There's a box on the other side. I want to know what's on the other side. But yeah, it should be fine. I mean, I'm already getting decent money. It's going to be my first 4-day work week. I think especially since he's expecting me to come in today and tomorrow, it will be fine. It will be just that. I'm going to assume it's not the case. Because when I was initially told about this job, I was told that I was going to do 2 days a week unless someone is on holiday or taking time off, in which case I'd be bumped up to 4 days a week. I don't even know if that's happening now. But wouldn't it be crazy if this counted as overtime? And I got overtime pay for it? I really don't think it will. Because it's a regular shift thing. But it's like, I remember them specifically saying if you're coming in to cover someone else's shift or you're working overtime or whatnot, then there's that. I think I could have a case to argue that, but it's not going to be worth it. If I'd been around for longer, maybe I could cause a stink, but I have not. This is my 3rd week working though. And there's still things I'm learning. What's around here? Just trying to find all the loot boxes. Fan Beamon! Die, Fan Beamon. Hey, Don! How are you, mate? I hope you're doing well. How are you going today? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm gonna need to find out what my actual working hours are, which will be fun. I mean, I'm gonna assume he'll be there, so I can just ask him. Of course. I wonder if I can get back just by using that one there. Probably. Oh, that brings the center one up. Oh, helpful. Doing good, actually up early today. Ooh, good morning. I hope your early morning results in a productive day. Was repoing for the last 3 hours in a public game? Okay, well, then yes. Oh, right, yeah, because, I guess the updates live, they have lobbies now, right? Public and private lobbies? Did you make some new friends? Was anybody being weird over the voice chat? The beta has it. Oh, okay. Fair enough, they'd allow you to access the beta. I think straight down would take me to where I need to go, but I want to grab this for... Here we are. It's going to clear it out from the center, isn't it? Kind of. Weirdly enough, there was a group of alright people I played with. Oh my god, people were actually being nice. Holy shit. Hell yeah. I'm glad to hear that you had fun. Fun is the most important part of it all, of course. Wow. Oh, so close to next levels. Because what's in the next, bank expansion drive. I think I just used that, don't I? No. Because I know in the next Reaper update there's going to be the new level, there's going to be the new way of dealing with enemies. There was another video, like, things that they were going to that I haven't watched yet. I don't know all the new things they're going to add. Thanks! Thank you for the 3 months, mate! How are you? I appreciate it. How you going today? I hope you're doing well. Get in there. It's 1:20 PM now. Yeah, it's been a productive day for you then. Yeah, the cart cannonizer laser is just epic. Ooh, cart cannon? What, you can put a gun on your cart? Well, that sounds pretty cool. Doing great, light day at work. Hey, we love an easy day at work. What does that one on the left get me? Let's just do it. Yes? Oh my god, that sounds great. I can see a lot of problems arising with that. Ooh. But I'm glad to hear you're having a good, easy day at work. Thanks. Oh, that puts that back up, okay. Do you have much longer at work left, or you like halfway through the day? A turret you place either inside either the small or the big cart, and you fire it at enemies. So you do have to aim it. There, you have to aim a lot of stuff. That's going to be the hard part. And it fire by accident? Wait, does this just do everything? Yep. No, it doesn't do the inner rings. Oh. Halfway, it's 1:20 and I end at 3:30. Halfway? When did you start? Did you start like 11? You're halfway? Aiming's a lot better than it was though. I did hear that they were making the weapons in general more viable because it's like to offset the them just being able to pick up the enemies. Mentally halfway, okay. Fair enough. Because there's the last 2 hours are the hardest ones. Yeah, I know the general vibe of that. Oh. I'm starting to get that myself with my work. I mean, not exactly. I'm at the point now where I can feel... I've been at my job for 3 weeks, and I'm getting to the point where I'm like, oh, I feel so tired when I come home, physically exhausted. I am on my feet all day, which I was in my last job as well, but now it feels like a different kind of on my feet, if that makes sense. To the point now where I can still feel the wobbly in my legs. I think the bank expansion just activates as soon as you get it. Yeah, it just activates immediately. To be fair, it's a great feeling exhausted after work. I mean, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. The only thing I was complaining about, which you would have just missed when you got here, was that my workplace, which is great. Yeah, so far it's been alright. I will say I'm enjoying it. I have been I have had 2 days a week for the past 2 weeks. Because, you know, that was the hours I was initially kind of told, that it was going to be 2 days a week, 5.5 hours a day, until someone goes on holiday. I need to pick up their shifts, which is fine. I was told this Friday, Saturday that I'd be doing 2 days this week, today and yesterday, and I did today and yesterday, and then I got a call about 2 hours before stream saying, you're on tomorrow, morning shift, 7 o'clock, be there. I told him, I was like, yeah, no worries, I can do that, all good. Actually, well, he called me at 20 to 6. I think I ended up calling him back at 6:30 because I missed it. But it's just like, I would have liked more notice. If that would be okay for next time. You know, tell me the days that you tell me the other days, if at all possible. And now, then I had a brief moment where I'm like, I'm talking shit about my boss. Oh my god, I've got like a proper job. Ah! I'm happy to have the work. I'm happy to get more money at the end of the week because I have more days. Assuming I'm getting paid for this, which I probably will be. I still got to figure out exactly what's going on. I don't even know when I'm working until. If I'm going 7 through to my regular ending of 3, then yes, I'd be getting paid. If I'm going through 7 till 5, I'm definitely getting paid. If I'm going 7 till 9:30 when someone else arrives there, I could see him trying to not pay me. But we don't know. I don't know until that actually happens. Although if it is just the 2 hours and I get paid for it, it could be considered overtime, since he said since he just told me like yesterday. I think like it should be, if I'm understanding things correctly, like it should be considered overtime because I wasn't told in my initial roster that's when I was supposed to be in. If it's not overtime, I'm not going to complain. But it's just like, you know, the call-in worker. Yeah, like if you're a call-in, then it... Wait, what? If you're a call-in, then it should be like overtime work. Hey, right? Ah, there we go. But we'll see. I'm still new to the job and I don't know exactly how it works with these kinds of things, so... I mean, I can ask the people when they're there, but they won't know. The boss will know, and I don't think I want to ask the boss because he scares me. He's just an old-fashioned bloke and he, you know... If you go by mostly the same laws here in Norway, then you will not get overtime for short notice shifts. Really? Fair enough. But yeah, I guess overtime versus like, you know, just being called in for something else is a different thing. I think I remember them saying that I remember them saying something about like there is a different rate if you're covering someone's shift. But this is not what's happening to me. I'm not covering someone's shift. I am learning the ropes. So, probably wouldn't be getting that either. Who's this? Okay, security's off. It looks like all the accounts they bought from Mephisto are here. qotd, can you hear me? Yep, loud and clear. I'll take care of the rest. You're all done here. qotd will extract all the account data on the server, like he says. Our part here is My. I know this voice. I know this voice. Is this Suedo? My. Now what do we have here? And what do you think you're doing with my precious money supply? I'd say you're covering someone's shift as you get called in at such short notice. I honestly don't think so, because I'm learning the morning shift. Someone's going to have to teach me. I don't think it'll be boss man himself. But usually it's only one person opening, so I don't know. I mean, I'll find out. It's Kayaba. Oh, never mind, it's Kayaba, not Suedo. So the server owners don't employ hackers, you just patrol the server yourself. Talk about a hard worker. I think it's the same voice actor as Suedo. Who would trust hackers on a payroll? I should be the one to look after my own piggy bank. That way I can catch any hyenas after my precious piggy. An ounce of prevention's worth a pound of cure and all that, eh? Can't argue with that. Incidentally, looks like all of the accounts I just brought from Mephisto, yes? Those accounts belong to a certain company's top brass. Going straight for my big money bags, aren't you? I certainly hope you don't expect me to take this line down, do you? You bought them with dirty money in the first place. Your protests don't exactly hold water. This is why you kids and your cheeky upstart hackers have no appreciation for money these days. There's no clean or dirty when it comes to cash. Money is potential in itself. You can do anything you want with enough of it. Paupers can travel the world. Invalids can cure any disease. Even your most hated foes will kneel before you in disgrace. Anything's possible. What's wrong with putting one's nose to the grindstone to earn said potential? What's wrong with raiding a few accounts to get it? All sorts of things. I get what you're trying to say. We've got what we came for. We should just get out of here. I know, but I feel like popping this guy in the mouth. Yeah! Hey, he's made of data, right? It's a digital version. You won't actually break anything on him. And who said I'd let you go without a fight? Oh, that is a Rapidramon. Oh, Rapidramon armor mode. Oh, shit. Golden armor, even. I have to return my precious piggy bank. I'll have you return my precious piggy bank, and while I'm at it, protect my precious accounts. I do find it very interesting that, you've got a regular Rapidmon, which is pretty cool. And then you've got the Golden Armor Rapidmon, which is a different version of Rapidmon. But the Golden Armor version of Rapidmon, in my opinion, should be the same equivalent strength as a Magnamon? The Vmon Digiegg, which turns golden, who is a Holy Knight, I should also mention. So he's very, very powerful. You'd think this guy would be just as powerful, but he's not. He's not, though. He just looks fancy. Oh, I didn't kill him. Ooh, Gurumon took a fair bit of damage there. But yeah, we'll see how the work goes tomorrow when we get to it. I'll let you know. Because of me starting at 7, I'm gonna have to be awake, but knowing myself, I'm gonna need to be awake at 6. If not earlier. It's only like 10 minutes down the road, but I take a while to like wake up and be ready. So it's gonna be a bit. Ooh, I'm not doing a lot of damage. Can I hit multiple foes at once? Stuns target 70% accuracy. Let's go with this one. Oh yeah, I paralyzed you. That didn't actually do any. That didn't stop you though. Ooh, Gurumon's almost dead. Night, Panda. Have a good rest. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. I will see you next time. All right. See you next time I see you. Oh, don't kill my Gurumon, please. What did I just say? Come on, dude. I'll take a hydrate just in a moment. Sorry. Let's go focus. Revival capsule. Man, my first revival in the main game happened way later. Okay, let's use the 750, 250, 750, 250. Great one. I'll take that drink now. Wow. Always good to be up earlier than needed. I actually work, usually arrive at work about 30 minutes before start so I can enjoy a cup of coffee or two before I start shift. Fair enough. I've been arriving at work about, so far, 15 minutes before my shift. And that gives me enough time to get my boots on and everything. And then clock on, that way, well, whoops. That, in the old way. I've actually been clocking in for my shift about 5 minutes early most days because I wouldn't be like, I don't think it will, but like, you know, it's five extra minutes of work a day, which is like, which doesn't add up to much, but it does add up to something, which if someone has to talk to me about it, then they do and I'll stop. In my opinion, I thought it showed initiative that I get there a little bit earlier, and I'm happy to leave a little bit later, but then I know someone's going to be like, you're trying to take money, and it's like, well, kind of, yes, that's why I have a job here. So we'll see how that ends up panning out. Well, that was interesting, because apparently today I clocked in at about 9:37, and I clocked out about 3:37 or something like that. And it ended up being like 6 hours worked on the dot, and I'm like, that looks suspicious and shady as hell. Like, I did not plan that. I'm only supposed to be at work for 5.5 hours, but they did tell me it's possible that I could, you know, work as little as. I'm supposed to end at 3, but they have told me to my face, like, some days you'll go home at 2, some days you'll go home at 4, just depending on how the work is. So it's like, well, I said half an hour later this time because that's just how the work was. Right? And they can't get mad at me for that, right? So, I'm still, again, since I'm... How was it you put it the other day, Don? I'm in, like, the teen years of my adult life. Everything's just a little bit like... Just I don't want to, you know, do anything wrong exactly. Mess up in any big ways. I'm going to make mistakes. I have made mistakes. Oh shit. I'm gonna make more of them. I just don't want them to be big, unfixable mistakes. Like, I think today I sold someone tiger prawns, and I think I put them into the system as king prawns, so I charged him for king prawns even though I sold him tiger prawns. So I charged him a higher price than I should have, and I feel bad for that. But everybody there was like, well, you sold it for more rather than less, which isn't a problem as far as we're concerned, but of course do be careful of that. You're absolutely right though. Also, payrolls are usually submitted manually and edited to get full hours filled. I mean, we'll see. Like, I know like they'd probably round to the nearest, you know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is, whatever works out easier for them. Plus, apparently my workplace is using an old method of punching cards. I've got the little machine which I put my little time sheet in. It goes meh, stamps meh, and brings it back out. Well, apparently not a lot of places use that anymore. So it's just like, huh. I worked at a restaurant for a bit, and probably my biggest mistake was that I lost one of the buzzer numbers for the machine that calls customers. Oh no! So how are you, Cozy? Hope you're doing well. How are you? I think so far my only real mistakes have been I've charged someone too much for products. So, you know. But, you know, from what I can see is that I seem to be doing well enough that in my 3rd week there, they're calling me in to learn to do the openings, so I guess they're going to try and get me to open for them. At some point down the line, which will be whatever. I don't get paid any more to open, but I will get more hours, which would be good. Which, like, I know you should never compare yourself. Like, comparison is... Oh, well, there's a saying about comparison is like a bad thing, whatever it is. But there was another girl starting at the same time as me, and we haven't been put on a shift together since the observation period we were doing, so I have no idea how well she's doing. But I have to wonder if she's been called in to try and do some openings. I don't know. I really don't. Maybe I'll see her there tomorrow, maybe I won't. But like, you have to wonder, like, how am I doing compared to the other new hire? As a precaution, you should also note down the amount of time you are logged in at the shift. Yeah, like there's an actual physical time card that says those numbers, and the payslip I get, because I have, is it in my pocket still? No, I put it out somewhere. The payslip I have tells me like the amount of hours I worked. It says the amount of hours I worked this week and the amount I get paid this week for the work, and it also says how much I've been paid in total for all the work I've done for the past, I don't know, whatever time period they work off of, so yeah. So there is like a bunch of like recorded notes. Also, I need to find out where... Actually, let me take a quick look for it now while I remember. My fucking car registration. Just whilst on my mind, let me look for it really quickly because I got a letter in the mail a while ago about my car radio, and I said, "Oh, that's not happening until like halfway through next month. I will do that later," and it is later now. And while I do still believe it is not for next month, I should take care of it sooner rather than later. Just let me take a quick squiz around, see if I can find out where it went. Because if not, I know I can still look it up. I must have left it upstairs somewhere because it's not around here. That's always a fun thing. No, I must have left it upstairs. I haven't tossed anything. Alright, well, I'll look that up. Apparently you can look up your car radio and whatnot, so be sure. Up. As a precaution, you should also note down that, don't know if they got it back. Really struggled with taking orders and mucked up a lot, but I worked my butt off to make up for the shortcomings. Yeah, and I'm sure they would have seen those differences. You're gonna do 12 months rego? Probably, like at least a year. But I do have to keep be careful because my current car that I have actually has a couple of problems with it. I need to take it to a mechanic. I need to take it to a mechanic to get it looked at. The gears, it's an automatic car and it's not slipping into gears properly. I get to about 20 Ks and then you can see the revs go up much farther than they should and it doesn't slip into the next gear basically. If I do put my foot to the pedal and go with an excessive amount of revs, it will kind of skip to the gear above it. There's no like big ka-chunk or anything like that, but it's just a friend of mine mentioned it may be the solenoid basically not recognizing that it should be swapping gears when it is. So it doesn't do it all the time, but sometimes it does. Also, there are times when it won't even go into reverse. It's got a couple of problems with it, and I really should get it looked at. So maybe I'll get it looked at before I go through the registration completely, see if it's even worth redoing the registration on that car, because the car could just be a wash. Something I need to, I guess, sorted sooner rather than later. But first of all, I don't know if I'll have the time to do that, especially if I don't know where the rego is. So I'll have to look it up, probably tomorrow, just to make sure I actually get it done. If you note down your own log time, you can compare it to the payroll, because it's possible that some managers are shady and gives less hours than actual work. So far, it looks like it hasn't, but that's worth doing. I'll keep an eye on it. That's why you drive a stick shift car. I do prefer driving manual. Don't get me wrong, it's just that this was the car that was bought for me. And now it's a couple years on and it's had a lot of problems and it's like, it really just might be worth getting a new one. But I'll need to be able to afford one, and you know how I do that? I have to work. Hey! Alternatively, I can just buy a bike for like $300 and take that to work instead, because it's only like a 10-15 minute bike ride. What brand is it? It's a Toyota Avensis. I know that much. Wait, hold on, it's my loss, alright? I admit defeat, that's good enough, surely. No need to be civil all of a sudden, we'll just destroy those accounts and be on our way. Please, anything but that. Solid car ammo. It is a pretty good one, it's just, you know, having a couple of problems at the moment, and we'll have to see if it's worth fixing in the state that it is, you know? I did manage to, when I first got the car, my dad was, you know, proud of me because I was being an adult for once, and he got me a $100 gift card to Super Cheap Auto, and I used it to buy a new stereo for it. And so I put in a new stereo, well, not stereo, I guess, no, the radio system, whatever it is, I guess. I put in a new thing on myself, and I'm like, I feel happy for doing that. Unless it's rusty. It's not rusty, but apparently, so I'll tell you one story that that happened to me with it, which is fun. So, my grandmother, swore by her one mechanic. Hey, Rhoda! How you going, mate? Thank you for the 7 stream streak. How are you? I hope you're doing well. My grandmother swore by her mechanic that he was a good mechanic. You can see where that's going already. So we took my car, when my car first started having these problems, I took it to the mechanic. Like, it's the same problems that is happening now. This was like 2-3 years ago. We took it to her mechanic. Her mechanic looked at it, said there's nothing wrong with it. A couple $100 for the diagnosis. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Car admittedly was fine for a bit. Of like a week. And then the problem started happening again, so he took it back to him again. And he kept, he would say, no, nothing's really wrong with it. I can't see the problem. Whenever I take it for a test drive, the problems you're describing don't happen. I think this repeated like 4 or 5 times. Because my grandmother kept saying, like, you have to go to him. Yeah. And if you don't know much about living in an Asian household, you have to listen to the boss of the family. And in my case, my boss is my grandmother. So we have to go with what Paw says. We have to. We can't go against Paw. We have to do what Paw says. This guy would say the same thing every time. There's nothing much wrong with it. I've changed this. I've changed that. I've looked at this. I've looked at that. I can't find any problems with it. I decided to take it to a different mechanic. A new mechanic who moved into town, an Indian bloke. He said he drained the, I think he said it was a transmission fluid, and it was full of salt water and sand. And it's at this point that we learned that this car, which was a gift from my grandmother, which I bought off her because I had to do something for it, she bought it off of one of her friends who supposedly would take it down to the beach and drive it around on the beach looking for like seashells and shit. So there was a bunch of sand and salt water in there that was slowly degrading the car over time that I didn't know about. And he only charged me like, to change out the transmission fluid, really, he charged me like 170 bucks, way less than I thought I was gonna have to pay for it. And the car ran fine after he was done with it. And I was like, holy shit, this guy's a good one. And then my grandmother says, that mechanic is not worth anything. You can't go back to him. And because everybody does what the boss says, I wasn't allowed to go back to him. Like, legit, I tried. And people said, no, you can't do that. And it's had the family who works with for that. So unfortunately, I don't think he's in the location he was when I last took the car there, unfortunately. So he's disappeared. But I'm going to need even if it's like a Kmart mechanic, because I know they've got one of those in certain places, it'd be worth just checking. But the fire is full of salt water and sand, and it could have been a flood car. Maybe, I don't know if it is now. Steel and salt water do not mix. Who doesn't know this? This was an older Asian woman. And I hate to perpetuate stereotypes, I really do, but she was definitely the type of, I know better than you. You know, those kinds of people. So she did what she wanted with the car, and then she didn't report it as something that could be a problem. And so then I dealt with the repercussions. And the car was good for like a year or two, for a year, and then the problem started occurring again. And it's like, well, I'm gonna take it someone else. Does Panda know what she missed yet? No. No, I did not mention it to her when she was here. I forgot about it. Oh, no. That's all right. We can tell her next time. But yeah, no, it's all fun and games, that's for sure, with Paw. You're only after the account data I bought from Mephisto, right? And just take the ones you want. I'll destroy all the stolen accounts. I also took the liberty of copying your business ledger. If you ever get involved with account raiding again, I'll spread this data all over the net. Got it? Personally, I'd actually take the car to a Toyota dealership and have the pros check it out. If I can do that, I do have the paperwork for it, so it's possible that I'll look into that being something I can check out. I can do. I've actually been meaning to ask. This is how bad I am at communicating with people. I've actually been meaning to ask Rhoda if he knows anything, or anyone I could talk to about it, about the car. Since I know Rhoda knows a bit about cars. But Toyota dealership could be good. I mean, the car, I don't even know what model it is. It's a decently oldish one, 20, I don't know, 20 something. And you're looking, can I borrow your car? You can borrow my car, and then you can tell me how it drives like shit, and then you can tell me what's wrong with it. How's that sound? In many cases, a dealership can be less expensive than a backyard mechanic. Oh yeah, not backyard mechanic, of course. But hey, if they have that kind of service and stuff, that would be worth trying. That's for sure. I will look into it. I don't think I'll be able to get it done until, well, again, I'm gonna have to look at the registration. I'm gonna have to look that up. Actually, is that, let me look it up right now just to make sure there's a website that I can actually check it out for. You know? Registration. That's not how you spell that at all. Transport motoring. Register your vehicle. How do you transfer, cancel, personalize, safety? I guess you would say register your vehicle or motorcycle. New registration, apply for a common due date. New registration. How do you just update an old one? Fuck. I don't know. I'm not dealing with this now. Okay, never mind. I take it back. I'm not gonna look at this now. No. Fix his car without telling you. I wouldn't put that past you, and you better fucking not. I'm gonna pay you for that shit. I swear to God. I will either pay you in money or I will do you favors. Like, you know, friendship favors. All right, let's keep it normal. Toyotas are good for car parts, very cheap. That's good. But again, I'll have to find out where the registration paperwork is, or I will have to maybe they sent me an email about it. I'll check my emails another time. Maybe no. Check it another time, not now, idiot. Yeah, I have to find out when that happens when I get free time, and that'll be tomorrow. Rented benefits, like helping each other with stream setups and fixing each other's cars. I'll do that. Is this flimsy sense of justice really all you care about? Some things can't be bought with that money you love so much. Are you the one who raided my account? Your account? What are you flabbering about? Jabbering about? I only target corporate or government accounts. Why would you admit that? What would I do with an account like from a kid like you? He's not lying. I don't see your account in the data anywhere. Who's my account then? Hey, can you think of any other hackers involved in account raiding? I don't know. The only guy I used was Mephisto. Well, I haven't heard anything lately, but there were some rumors about a skilled account raider. For a time, he was raiding accounts all over Eden, a real hotshot. I believe they called him Arata? Nope, never mind. Hosaka. Akira? Akira Hosaka? Oh my god, it's Kira. What's he doing here? Akira Hosaka. Haha, another villain bites the dust. Well done, well done. Must not let the intrusive thoughts win. No, keep them in. Keep them inside. Have you ever had a wheel bearing melt? I did this weekend. How the fuck did you manage that? Hey, why do you think Caballero was the culprit? No reason. Did you get some information from anyone? Maybe I should tell them all about Kay. I'll tell them. I can trust them. Oh. But no. I was interrupted by a walking middle-aged lady. Hold on. Walking middle-aged lady. I'm gonna guess. Do you guys think the walking middle-aged lady is gonna be hot? Knowing these games? I don't know. I'm gonna say yes. That memory up must not be a moment too soon. I did just get a second one, so like, thankfully. Damn it, never mind. I'm walking middle-aged man. It's just another. They're just regular people. Damn it. Wow, it looks like students. Are these students from my school? What's going on? No, it's my friends. Oh, they're bullying my friends. Oh no. 48-year-old car, canonical needle bearing, probably not changed in the last 20 years, and it just melted. Oh, wow. 3 on a car, 1 on a trailer. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Sounds like it's a common problem, maybe, then. Yo, ain't so tough now, are ya? Pathetic, man. Real pathetic. If you're gonna throw down, don't be so wishy-washy about it. You feel me, you? No, you. What are you doing, my friend, you dick? Huh? And who are you supposed to be? We're having a little talk, see? And I ain't about to talk through your thick skull, so beat it. Hey, wait a minute. Ain't you Box? Yeah, the hacker guy they talk about. Right, that's right. My account was stolen. Stolen by hackers, and I'm using a temporary account because my account has been hacked, and people are now assuming that because I'm using a temporary account, that's something that hackers do. They're assuming I'm a hacker, so now everybody's afraid of me because they think I'm a hacker. Yeah, the hacker guy they talk about. Oh, snap. Yo, dog, let's bounce. Leave that sucker alone. Are you from the 90s? What is this? You'd be like a 30-year-old man. Like me. Oh, no. You, are you okay? Who asked for your help? No one did. I'm being a good friend. You didn't have to do that. Damn it. Damn it! So, why? Why are you so mad at your friend helping me? You've been trying to help me with my fucking stolen identity for so long. Why would I not try and help you, you fucking prick? Shit. What came over me back there? Are you being possessed by a Digimon? Don't worry about it. Nothing else you could have done. Somewhat kind voice. I used Wado! But I mean, he stuck up for me and everything. I'm sure he's not upset. That's the kind of guy he is, right? They were separate times. Oh yeah, fair enough. Haha. What's wrong, Erika? It's nothing. Are you the trope of like sickly young girl? Hey, all the 5G rays would be frying her brain, wouldn't they? So many G's cooking her from the inside out. The digital world. Yep. I feel like these guys are catching on to what happens a lot faster. Now to scour the interwebs to find someone selling a rear wheel for a Mark 1 Fiesta, and it's not easy to find. It wouldn't be. God, I really want to find the car registration paperwork. I don't believe I would have thrown it out. But I really don't know where I would have put it. It's Miss Rie! I'm gonna take another quick look for it. I'm sorry. What? What's Ryuji doing with them? Why are you calling her a sexy girl? We know who you are. We know you're a Crusadermon. We know. Fuck off with that. Don't you try to be someone who you're not. Don't pretend. Where would I put it? I wouldn't put it in here. I put it in here. That's family birth certificates. I think I would have taken it upstairs. I honestly do. But why? Why would I have done that? It's such a dumb thing to do. Why would I put it where I can't see it? Idiot. I think that's exactly what I did. I put it where I can't find it because I'm a dunce. I've left it upstairs. There's no way I haven't. Alright, well. Yeah, I'll deal with that later. I said that before, but now I'm looking for it again. I'm in that weird state of consciousness where I'm like, I can't just like not do anything. I have to do everything and I have to do it now. You know what I mean? We've all been there before. We've been there before. Stop calling yourself an idiot, you idiot. Nah. Why can you call me one, but I can't? That is true though. Like it's self-deprecation, even at a joking level, does seep in, and you start, you know, believing it more than you don't believe it. So that is actually true, and I should stop doing that. Yeah, silly duffer. I'm a goofy goober. Well, it's probably upstairs. Obsessive compulsive disorder, maybe. Hey, maybe I just thought that I was a dumb bum for so long. I just started believing it. Believe it! Oh, Ryuji, over here. But no, I'm better than I give myself credit for. Oh, that's no good. No, sorry for the wait or anything. You'll never get a girl with that attitude. I didn't come here for jokes. So young, yet so serious. Not that I hate that about you. The data, as promised. Yes, here they are, my precious corporate accounts. I thought you said you were deleting them. Every last one of them, too. The way you work is smooth and sexy as ever, Ryuji. It's one of those things where, like, when this game was made, I think, like, you know, Miss Rie is supposed to be like a 30, 40-year-old woman. Like, you know, a lot older than she's acting. And then, like, I had the sudden thought of going, like, this is a 30-year-old woman, by the way. But then I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm also 30, almost. So it's like, I can't say much. I'm parading around as an anime boy in the internet. Who am I to talk? It's like, no. This one isn't self-deprecation. This is self-realization. It's like, no, I'm part of the problem. In my case, it's a fine problem to have. I took care of the guy that used Kayaba to raid his accounts. Well, who cares about that? That guy was just a sweet plaything to use and throw away. She reminds me of the character from One Punch Man with the green hair. Oh yeah, wait, the little petite one or her younger sister? Well, I guess the younger sister has black hair, so probably the little petite one. Yeah, she at least acts like an adult though. Look at her. Keep in mind, very important to know that Miss Rie has been she's been body snatched by Crusadamon. So that's a Digimon acting like that. Granted, it's very similar to how the last guy worked, where it was a Digimon possessing a human body by replacing its mental data during some point of the logout process. And Miss Rie is still around somewhere. I think she gets put back in her body afterwards. I'm not too sure about that. But still, like, imagine like a Digimon, one of the 7 Holy Knights, one of the most powerful Digimon in the server. Oh, Ryuji-kun, everything you do is so sexy. How would you take them seriously after that? If that was my co-worker, I wouldn't be able to look them in the eye afterwards. How? Hee, I don't know what you're talking about. Still, I can say that you shouldn't just wear something you got from someone else. And we're in ads at the moment. We're in ads. Okay, you know what? While we're in ads, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna check upstairs. I will be right back. I'll be back. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Again, it's probably not there, but it's worth a quick squiz, you know? It's worth taking a quick little look for it to possibly be around. I haven't thrown away any paper recently. So it's gotta be around somewhere. Hey, guess who forgot? Hold on. Hi, hello. Guess who forgot that recently we cleaned the kitchen? Where the document would have been if I put it there. So if it was there, we would have found it. So that does mean it is somewhere in my room with me, or alternatively, I've thrown it out. Or alternatively, I've left it in the letterbox. Who knows even at this point anymore what it could be. Could be anywhere. Could be anything. I don't know. I really have to keep better track of important documents. I swear to God I just left it on my desk. But it is not here. So I didn't do that. There's only so many places it could be. We'll find out. I'd smack that bum and see what would happen. She would kill you. She hates humans. Well, the Crusadermon inside of her hates humans and actually seeks to exterminate all human life. But maybe that's hot for you, I don't know. Just strangely serene, Noodle find his checked his nerd pile. I don't have a nerd pile, I cleaned it out the other day. Sock drawer. My room's on the other side of complete other side from where I have my computer, so I know it's not there. Hey Troy, how you going, mate? It's good to see you. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Is the girl a Digimon? Yes. Technically, yes. So, Troy, how are you? Troy, hope you're doing well. To give a little bit of exposition, so we're playing like the second half, like a side story of a game that we just played. So we know the overall story, but we're seeing like other bits and pieces of the story as it pops up. So we're seeing the story from another angle pretty much. This woman is Rie. I think it's Rie Takanashi, not Takanashi, Taka something. Rie was a regular human woman, but there's something called Eden where basically you can upload your brain into the internet and then they can go back. Think Sword Art Online, kind of, but it's just the regular internet. Basically, at some point while she was in the internet, a Digimon, something made of data, got into her mental data inside the internet and managed to replace it with itself. So when her brain data was supposed to go back from the internet into her own brain and she would like get the memories of what she did in the internet, instead of that happening, a Digimon uploaded itself into her brain and has taken over her body. So I don't know if the real version of her is fucking around in Eden somewhere. Could be. Maybe. Most likely not. I think they did mention Rie going back to normal, so I think so. But at the current moment, she's actually been replaced by Crusadermon, or Lord Nightmon in Japan, which is a Digimon who wants to exterminate all human life because they think that we're the reason that their world is falling apart. And to its credit, not exactly wrong. So yeah. Also, hey Kimi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Just finished soaking my foot in hot water with salt. Ooh, nice. Was it relaxing? The second part of Digimon story, yep. We are now a member of qotd. We're a different person altogether. We're kind of like a little team of experts who do work in the background. So while we have already technically crossed paths with the main character of Cyber Sleuth, we didn't actually officially meet them. We just saw them. So yeah. It was kind of relaxing. How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm gonna have to end the stream in an hour, so earlier than usual, because I have to be at work at 7 in the morning because I got told a good couple of hours ago at this point that I was going to be learning the opening shift. And while I'm happy to do that, I still do wish that they had told me that when they told me the other days of my other shifts. I was told last Friday, Saturday, that I'd only be working today and yesterday, but then I was just told a couple of hours ago I'd be working tomorrow and the day after as well. It's like, you could have told me that all at once. You really could have. That's the only point I'm bothered at. Also, Biker, welcome back! Wait, wouldn't it be like... Hold on. Yeah, 2 hours ago. Wouldn't it be like 7 in the morning for you? Did you get any sleep? Did you get any rest? Please tell me you rested. Still I can say that you shouldn't just wear something you get from someone else. Who knows what danger might lurk inside of it. What should I do about Kayaba? He's more or less out of commission, but still. You can leave him be. He's harmless as long as we have his ledger. Hehe, what a moron. Things turn out this way when the guy holding the purse strings get greedy and tries to raise prices. And he could have had such a tasty morsel to snack on if he'd just done as he was told. She's a colonizer Digimon. Kind of. We saw the red hair high school student? Yes. Well, I mean, it was us from the last game. We just kind of, like, walked past them, basically. In the last game, there was a time when we fought against a hacker who was like raiding accounts and like being a dick basically, and his boss came by and he was like, yeah, my boss is gonna fuck you up, look at him, and his boss just started going like, man, started like freaking out a lot, and turns out he was being possessed by a Growlmon. In this game, we actually fought that guy, and he was like, yes, I have all these accounts and all of this money. We beat him up, and he went, oh no, my money, meh. And then he, at that point, got possessed by his Growlmon, and then we followed him, and we saw him get beat up by the main character of the other game. Does that make sense? We've seen with the stories of Crossed. Also, there's been references to them in other situations as well. Oh no, I like totally forgot to ask. Also, I'm pretty sure he was supposed to be like roaring in anger, saying the words like accounts but screaming it. But I prefer the headcanon of him just going, man, because it's funnier. Oh no, I like totally forgot to ask. Please link this business data to these accounts I got my hand on, with no traces of where they came from, of course. This is... You're probably my favorite VTuber now. Ooh, that is a bold claim. I'll take it, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna be like, hell yes, I'm Biker Life 100's favorite VTuber. How long can I hold on to that title for? But, of course, wait. Learn more about me and see if I may be your cup of tea. Who knows? Maybe I like, I don't know, like women, and that could be a problem. I know, scandalous. We'll see how long. Hey, if you have a different favorite VTuber every day, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Is there some sort of problem? Oh, that reminds me. I got a call from Central Hospital. Sounds like the test results weren't all that good, huh? Is she blackmailing me? Who do I know in the hospital? Oh, sorry, who does Ryuji know in the hospital? Ugh. I mean, women are hot, so that's true. But like, you never know. Someone out there's gonna be like, my god, I'm a straight man in this economy? He has no place here. Of course, that's gonna start a fight, so please. Please. I mean, like, as a general example. Like monster women, though? I mean, yeah. Hey, the Aura. Nice to meet you. How are you? The game has tons of hot women, Digimon women. That is true. I've actually got a mod pack which is adding even more Digimon, so there's even more hot Digimon women. I've always said, Aura, that Digimon come in 3 varieties, and since you seem, I'm going to assume you know about Digimon since you specifically talked about the game. Please tell me if you can agree with this. But Digimon come in 3 varieties. Funny little guys, like Argamon, Koromon, or the cute little, like, short Digimon kind of thing. Really cool monster designs, Devimons, Machine-Dramons, Wargreymons, that kind of stuff. And the 3rd variety of Digimon is hot women. I shouldn't really need to explain which ones those are. But it's just those 3. Everything falls into one of those 3 categories. If there is ever, rarely, a hot man Digimon, he definitely comes under the category of either cool monster design, like Leomon, or hot woman, which is like Angemon. I would wager a guess saying Angemon's like a hot woman. More than a cool monster design. Does that make sense? It's based legit Gardemon's line. Exactly. Yeah. And it's like, it fits perfectly. But when I did play through Cyber Sleuth, I did focus more on my hot women. So in this playthrough, we're going to be trying to focus more on the cool monster design. If we really want to, if we really do get that thirsty, we can go back to my old save on Cyber Sleuth and look at the hot women. But we will not play as the hot women. I would almost said play with the hot women, and that would have been infinitely worse. We're not going to play as the hot women. We're just going to appreciate them. You know what I mean? Dog, cat, hot woman, and then fluffy dragon. It's all over the place. And then what? Then they eventually put in Orphanimon, I think her name was, which is just another woman version of Orphismon. What's his name? No, Seraphimon. What are you even talking about? Because there's always going to be like a hot woman version of any popular man Digimon, right? Look at Beelsmon and Beelsamon. They can't not do it. I'm honestly surprised we don't have some sort of Grey Woman, War Grey Woman kind of thing, you know? It hasn't happened yet, and I'm very surprised. Yeah. Yeah. People are hot in general, that's true. And Aura, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. We always need more hot boy Digimon. We do. I tried to find enough hot men Digimon to put them into their own category, but there just aren't that many. And again, they always do fall into monster design or hot woman. I think the closest we got to genuinely, like, I can't put this as a monster design or hot woman was Gankumon. And that's really for the sole reason that he does, for some reason, have a bulge. He's got a very obvious bulge. His X antibody form definitely comes on the monster design because he has a stand, but the regular version, hard to say. Also, thank you for following, Aura. I do appreciate it. I get to give you a welcome chicken now to say thank you for following. But what welcome chicken will you receive? I have so many. I wish I had a Digimon one to give to you because you do seem to be very deserving of that, but unfortunately I don't. So what will we give you in that case? You know what? I'm gonna say this and I'm going to be wrong. So I say this with the full knowledge that what I'm saying is incorrect, and you're just gonna have to roll with me on it, okay? Please. Please. The closest thing I can give to you right now, in terms of Digimon, I didn't have a motorcycle, I gave you something as close as I could relate to it. I'm going to give you the Millennium Eye. This is the closest thing I have to Digimon. Kind of, not really, but kind of, you know? But look, one Millennium Eye for you. Look at it spin around. Whoa! Whoa! I mean, like, if you wanted it to be, it could be a Digimon. Look at that guy. Look at him. Look at, I think that, I swear to, actually, you know what? I think I've seen Digimon like this before. This is making me think of something. But this is your welcome chicken to say thank you for following. I do appreciate it. There he goes. Just imagine him with, like, bat wings. That's a Demi-Devimon. But yeah, it's pretty close. What about Leomon? Unfortunately, I think Leomon falls definitely underneath the hot monster design. Don't get me wrong, people love Leomon. People think Leomon people do think Leomon is hot. Surprisingly more so than Bancho Leomon, which I myself am very surprised about. I think it's because it's a different kind of pants. Honestly, I think it's because they're different pants. And he's got a jacket, I guess, showing less skin, but you know, you have to ask. I guess there'll be a need for more treatment in the future, yes? Ah, well, what can you do? The kid needs it after all. Ha ha ha! Now don't you worry. I'm doing everything in my power too, you know. Don't act so shocked after all. You're worrying yourself to the bone for Kamishiro, and by that I mean little old me. You and me, we make beautiful music together, don't you think? I think Ryuji's like 18, 20 at the most, and you're at least 30, so like, please. I wish I was him. I wish he were me. I know she's like an evil Digimon who's hell-bent on killing all humanity, but like, come on. Well then, I'll leave you to it, my sweet little Ryuji. I think Leomon is meh, but I think other monstrous ones are hotter. Ah! Someone of taste and culture. I understand. I will admit I am a basic bitch when it comes to monster fucking. I'm just, you know, I'm a straight white man, and I will monster fuck the things that you expect a straight white man to do. There's a couple of exceptions, I think, where I'm like, I can get like down with some weird shit, but for the most part, not really. I'm mostly confused about this whole conversation as I don't know what this game is and what everyone's talking about. Ah, Biker, you need examples in that case. I could go on the hot woman rant again. I haven't done the hot woman Digimon rant in a while. Renamon, not for me. Not for me. Sakuyamon, of course. That's easy. Taomon, no. I am not a furry. I know, shocking. Shocking. I'm not a furry. As soon as someone's torso is covered in fur, I'm not as interested. My main excuse is I'm allergic to most animals, okay? As much as I'd love to have like a cat girlfriend, I do think I'd be allergic to her. You know? Like, and it sucks. But just for Biker Life, just to give you a brief example of what we're going through, what we're talking about. Hopefully it's not going to skip through some stuff. Ooh, what's that? I didn't mean to click on that, but we're back at Narcono Broadway. I have a fat cat. I have 4 cats. And none of them are real. Well, one of them's like chunky. I haven't been able to contact you since then when what happened to him. You need a PowerPoint of Hot Digimon Women at this point. Well, you know what? I think there is one that exists. Where is it? I saw the one that Bao the Whale used the other day in a they used the other day in a Smash or Pass, but they found the actual like file, and I'm wondering if that is accessible to anyone. No. Because I saw, like, they found it and they used it, but the question is, can you get that somewhere? No, I don't think you can. I don't think it's available to... No, it's not available to the general public. I guess if you were on a website or something like that, Discord maybe. Okay. Alright, well, I'll show you a couple. I'll just have to show you a couple of them then, just really briefly, just for everyone's education. You know, just really quickly, just a couple of them, just like 2 or 3. Actually, no. Let me check out one more thing. About the Whale Digimon PowerPoint. Digimon. Yeah, there's that. But the question is, where's the actual file that she had? Thumbnail by that. No, you can't get to the actual thing. Dang it! Alright, well, wait, I tried. So, really quickly, I'm just gonna go... Beelsmon. Just again, just to show. 2 seconds. 2-second adventure. Really quick adventure, which I've taken like already 10 minutes to get up and running. Hold on. Alright, so just so I'm not displaying everything that you don't need to see. Yeah, there's mostly that part that you need to see. Alright, okay. Here it is. Oh. So, this is Beelsmon. So this is a Digimon. This is a digital monster, you could say. This is a guy who exists. This is real. This exists in this game. Okay? This is who he is. Look at this guy. Look at this breakdown of him. He's got like these parts are not included, but like he's got like a purple head. He's got wings when he's in his blast mode. He's got fucking guns. Like, look at him. He's just standing there. That's a model kit of him. He's got spikes on his shoes. He's just a guy with guns, all right? I don't know how I should feel about it. If you're bi, you should probably be thinking he's hot. I believe that's a general rule. Okay, so he's just a guy. Now we look at Beelstarmon. This is Beelstarmon. A bit hard to see, but hold on, where's a better version of it? That's a smaller version of it. There you go. There's one. It's the same thing, but a hot woman with an absurd amount of underboob. Once again, a Digimon. So not a real person. He's a Terminator, kinda, yeah. Hey, Suda, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Can't see crap? Oh, you must be on like a phone or something then. How about that? Does that help? Look up Beelstarmon. That's just generally how it works. You've got 2 versions of them. You got hot man, like hot man, or like alright man, and the hot woman. How to make a female Digimon variant, give them big boobs. Pretty much, yeah. Like you've got Angemon. Everybody loves Angemon. He's just an angel guy, a ripped man. Look at how muscular that angel boy is. Look at the wings. I'm like, oh my god, the muscle definition. Recently, they made a new Digimon card about him. Oh my god, he's got a big old butt. They did this for us. They did this for us. He's got a butt on him. Everybody loves it. Little sleep paralysis demons are definitely succubi since they're a manifestation of the subconscious mind. Maybe, I fucking wish. All right. It's less left to the imagination would build someone. That's true. But then they have Angel Woman, the lady version. I don't know, there's not much to say about that one. You know? Hot woman. This did a lot of things for a lot of boys growing up. And apparently did a lot of things for a lot of girls and made them realize things about themselves. Look at this card art. Look at the cards. Make cards about this. And statues where they're showing way more. Oh my god, that's way more. In that case as well, we have a Devimon. A Christian fanfic could never with Angelmon. Yeah, that's what angels look like. People would be Christian more often. This is a Devimon. All right, demon man, demon boy, evil. Look at him. Look at him just sitting there all smoldering. Oh yeah, not a lot. I think some people say wood to him. I feel like a good amount of people say wood. He's a head pastor teaching me things. This is an important life lesson, all right? So that's Angemon, that's Devimon. And then you have, of course, Lady Devimon. Where they're just like, oh yeah, but like, what if leather-bound woman? That's blurry as fuck. Hey, you're a high quality image. Can you focus? Come on, do it. How about this one? Yeah, what kind of works? There you go, just leather-bound woman. This is what? So what can Danilo talk about hot demon man? Okay, well, I mean, like, listen, someone didn't know. Chicken attack indeed. I mean, it's not bad. When you were in the early 2000s and a kid, it was a lot more than you were getting at any of the other times. Is that an actual card? I think that's an actual card. Yeah. Digimon has a big thing about covering women's eyes. And there's a lot of them like that. Then there's just ones that are just... They don't have a male counterpart. And it's like, there's a Rosemon. This lady's got whips and thorns and she's tied up and there's her boobs. And it's just like, that's just who she is. That's the Rosemon. And then there's the Rosemon burst mode, and then there's all sorts of other ones. This peak 90s softcore. Exactly. Like the Digimon designers were on some shit. Honestly. They had some crazy ideas, and then someone let them do them. Which is like, hell yeah. But then like, that's not a majority, but like a lot of hot women Digimon are like that. You know, I think Renamon was mentioned earlier. I don't see it. This isn't for me. This is not my thing. But this did make a lot of people into furries. You know? Like, I get it. I see it. It's just not for me. I know it's just not for me. But some people are really into that. Hey, flirting, how you going, mate? Like that is in DOMs? What did I say? And what are you responding to? I don't know. I'm gonna gloss over that. I will say, like, something someone pointed out to me is that every time Renamon is drawn, the thighs are very big. Like, if you look at this 3D render of Renamon, this is what Renamon looks like in most games. Most games nowadays, you know? Renamon's met to me. Hey, completely fair. I will agree on that. Like, that's a regular Renamon thigh. That's about how big they are. This is how big they're drawn in other media. This is an official render as well. This is by the Digimon company. They have this weird, like, 2000s, 90s looking art style they use sometimes. That they even draw some new Digimon with. Why? Why? I don't understand. Got a replacement drawing tablet yesterday. Hey, it came in the mail. Let's go. Hell yeah. So some people enjoy that, but then you've got Sakuyamon, which is her mega evolution, which, you know, less furry, more woman in suit, which people like. And they're like, hold on, small pictures of her. Yeah, people are just like, you know, hot women. They're covering her eyes again. What's with all the arm up poses that they're doing for the women in the card games? I'm not complaining, just what are they doing? Why? Like, keep doing it, but what? But this is a good comparison. So you got Sakuyamon in the Digimon card game. Like, she has cleavage underneath the armor. And then they also made a variant of her, Sakuyamon Miko mode, where she's a Miko Shrine Maiden. The only thing that even indicates she's a Digimon is the mask, and that's debatable. Like, look, you know. And so this is a variant of her, basically, a variant of Sakuyamon. So technically, this is a different Digimon. And then there's the X antibodies, and there's a whole thing about them, you know? Someone likes armpits. I like the pose more than anything. Could crush a few heads with them thighs. Not to imply the obvious, but chat's horny right now. Hey, I needed to tell someone how it worked, and I haven't gone on the hot Digimon rant in a while, okay? Makes me wonder if the artist creators were autistic and didn't like eye contact. I think they just liked helmets, but they still wanted something to look at. We can give a Digimon a hat and call them a new Digimon. You are not even kidding. That is real. I think you got Agumon. Agumon? Look at this silly little guy. Look at this silly little guy. Here's a bunch of different Agumons. Every single one of these is a different Agumon. You have Agumon, Black Agumon, Snow Agumon. I think that one's still just called Agumon, but it's like a Geo Agumon, more or less. Yes, there's also Geo variants of the black and snow one. I didn't know that. That's X antibody Agumon. That's X antibody black Agumon. Didn't know that was a thing. You got toy Agumon, clear toy Agumon. No, is that clear toy Agumon? You got black toy Agumon. This is clear toy. No, there's two different kinds of clear toy Agumons. There's one that's colored, there's one that's not. I don't know the name of the difference. This is Professor Agumon. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. Evil Professor Agumon, sure. This is Santa Agumon. Different. He is not Agumon wearing a hat. He is a distinctly different Agumon. Agumon clear and Agumon black. What about this one then? Oh no, that would be clear, and that's Agumon black. But these are both toy, or is it clear toy, something like that? But there's some sort of samurai Agumon as well. This is a buffed up Geo Agumon, and this is a different antibody. I don't know. I don't even know. With a hat, they're not the same guy though. They're actually distinctly different. So one's clear and one's black and clear. Oh, okay. So this is toy Agumon, clear toy Agumon, black toy Agumon, clear black toy Agumon. Wow, they're really making it difficult. But yeah, like that's just how it works. Yeah, it's like we had Sakuyamon. So once again, we have Sakuyamon. Yeah, remember her? Remember this lady? Remember this woman here? I'm blind, as I said, and actually this horrible eyes. Like, it's fair. And did he just stick with me for a moment longer, floating? Just a moment longer. This is Sakuyamon, and then what's purple Sakuyamon? Who is she again? Who's a Harmon? Where's a better photo of her? I mean, that one, I guess. No? It's still small. Well, you got Kuzuhamon. Kuzuhamon is not simply purple Sakuyamon. She's a completely different Digimon. She's a virus, where Sakuyamon, I think, is a data type. I'm actually not too sure about that. Could be vaccine, I don't fucking know. But she's completely different. She's generally evil. Not guaranteed, but like, you know, generally. It's cool, yeah. And apparently, I saw a photo of someone saying there was like a white version as well, but I'm like, fuck if I know. But yeah, that's kind of how Digimon works, where it's just like, you slap on a new color, and it's a completely... Why did we jump up for viewers? Hold on. I'm looking at my mix it up and we jumped up a bunch of viewers ever since talking about hot Digimon women. I see how it works. I see how it works. Alright. Did someone turn my hood on, but then it didn't work? Also, Troy, congratulations on being third. I thought you should say it'd take a few minutes, it's taking an hour. Hey, listen, I'm passionate. I'm passionate about this subject, okay? Notice the black and white ears in the last one. I'm not going back to check. I'm not going back. You can't send me back. I just escaped from those mines, alright? Well, thank you for the hydrate. Like, as much as, like, don't get me wrong. I love Pokemon, but Digimon holds a special place in my heart. I definitely don't even, consume as much Digimon media as I used to, but mate, it's something special. It's so fucking good. It's, like, honestly, there's something beautiful about Digimon, I swear to God. We are passionate about Digiboop. We are passionate about Digiboops. When Time Stranger comes out, we're going to be playing Time Stranger almost immediately. Okay? I still do have Digimon World Next Order, but I don't know if I'm going to be playing that one on stream because I did play through Digimon World 2000 and that was the whole thing. This takes a long time to get around the world sometimes. I'll do the posture check in the stretch. I have done that. I always knew I was a third person stream. Yeah. If you remove the mask, the ears would be the only thing making Sakuya and that purple modded Digimon. I don't even know. Honestly, I think those ears were part of the mask. Ugh. It's better to be passionate about something like Digimon. There's a lot of material there. Yeah, like I need to actually watch through Cross Wars to find out about the X antibody variants and all that stuff. Like I know about them, but I don't know too much. I can't wait for the new game. It's gonna be so good. It does look like in general it's just gonna be more of like a facelift. Like it's because we've seen some of the animations of the Digimons and their attacks. Like there's new Digimon, there's Bearmon's gonna be in it. It's gonna be great. But like, it looks as though they're using more or less the same animations with a new coat of paint, which kind of sucks a little bit. But I'm still gonna be happy to see things in a high quality. Wait, do you have 4 ears or 2? Me, my VTuber avatar? Depends. Do birds really have ears? I don't know what's behind these feathers. Well, behind the feathers, technically, should just be holes in the side of my head. So, you know. That's why I hide them with feathers. So I guess technically, no. Neither of them. Most birds don't have ears. I hope Ghost Game Digimon will be in it, but that's up in the air. I haven't seen Ghost Game, but I know it's one of the better received seasons as of recent. Like, people definitely like it more than they like Cross Wars. Because it went more to, like, the darker roots, like they did with an older series, didn't they? Like, I'm sure they'll put in... I mean, Ghost Game's over now, right? Like, it's actually done as a series. They'd be moving on to the next one. It's not the best, but it's a fun watch. Yeah, like, I know... like, at the very least, I feel like people are... I hear more people talk well about Ghost Game than they did Cross Wars. Or at least the second season of Cross Wars, where you started following a different guy. I finished looking into that matter, Akira Hosaka. Okay. Akira Hosaka, a pretty nasty hacker in his own right. We could get back to playing the game. I'm only here for like another 20 minutes. He raided accounts across Eden regardless of age or gender and sold them just as indiscriminately. Oh. Still, that's all I know. His whereabouts are currently unknown. His activity all but stopped a little while ago. His trail's gone cold. There's too little info on him. Maybe I could learn something if I borrowed Chitose's malware for a thorough investigation. Oh. I mean, I can give it a shot. Just don't expect me to do it for free, okay? Oh, yeah. Don't play dumb, and don't worry, it's not money I'm after. There's been a lot of digital wave abnormalities in Eden lately, right? Well, it bothered me, so I asked Wormmon to look into it. He found an area in Shinjuku where the digital waves are really messed up. Oh. I want to go check it out, so come with me. Ah! Could it be the true shape of the rumored phenomenon I've been hearing about lately? Of the digital shifts? If you take me there, I could do a better search for Hosaka's whereabouts. Okay. That's what chicken ears are, just holes. Yay! Chapter 4. At least that's what I saw from my pet chickens. Yeah, most birds, it's just holes in the sides of their head. I know for... What's that? Ooh. I know for owls at the very least, that owls, they don't have ears, but the way that their eyes are set into their skull, like the skull circle around their eyes, actually works as a big ear to direct sound into their ear holes. So it's like, yeah. Don't know how well my internet's going to be when I leave my house. This might be bye-bye. Hey, if it is, it was good talking to you. If it's not, well, I'll only be live for like another 20 minutes. I have to go to bed early so I can get to work on time. Where were we going? We're going to where the digital shifts were. I think... Actually, that's a good question. Will I be going by the place where I can buy new outfits? So bright! I haven't been outside in forever. Did she live inside that cage? Isn't she like 15? What? School? I don't go to school. Did I not tell you? She graduated early. She's a NEET. My friends. My friends who got mad at me for protecting them. You prick. I'm glad I ran into you. I wanted to say sorry for how I acted last time. My bad, really, for shouting like that? It was super lame of me. I can't apologize enough. Nope. Oh, those guys. They're from my class. Seems I did something to catch their eye. I'm really still, like, half deciding that you was a girl and just not telling us. Or, like, we don't know because we're an idiot. I'm just looking at the kind of, like, dress sweater that they're wearing and the more effeminate posing. It's like, you could just be a femboy. Like, let's be real. But, like, you know, maybe. I'm glad you came. They were shocked to hear the rumor about you being a hacker. Save my bacon. Those guys are real wimps. Let me tell you, the Cowlers can't do anything without backup. The fact that that guy's like that freaked me out is even more lame though. Don't worry about it. Hey, you're right. Thanks, man. Thank you, Rhoda. I can see that you give me bits. Don't think you can sneak out of it. Thank you for the bits, Rhoda. Anyway, this is the shop you mentioned, huh? And who's this kid? Oh my god, why? Ow! Ow! Erica, what the hell? She punched me in the spine. Oh, looks like you got your hands full here. I'll head off now. For now, man. I'll be in touch. Why? Let's go already. Don't start crying as soon as I point out the money. Don't do that. Oh, excuse me. I burped right into the microphone. I'm so sorry. Going to Shinjuku with Erica. Nice. I wish I could visit the human world. You might be able to sooner than you think. Oh, 10,000 yen? Hell yeah. Just on the floor? Nice. I think I can go, yeah, out the map here. I can go to Shinjuku now. Yay! And Ikeburo. Shinjuku means that I would be able to get to the outfit shop. Wait, what is this game? I think you told me, but I forgot. Oh, no, I don't think I have said. This is Digimon Story Hacker's Memory. So, way back when, on the PS Vita, people, what was it? People, they made a Digimon game called Cyber Sleuth. Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth for the PS Vita. The game did well enough that it eventually got a PS4 port. And the PS4 port did well enough, or maybe it was from the plan from the get-go. Oh, she's tired. That they made Hacker's Memory, which is a side story. So, basically, Cyber Sleuth is the main story. That's the story of what happened, of what goes on, and that the main character from that game is the main character. Hacker's Memory happens in the background of Cyber Sleuth. You've got nothing goes on in Cyber Sleuth to indicate what happens in Hacker's Memory, but Hacker's Memory does have moments where you see stuff from Cyber Sleuth going on. For example, we've walked past the main character from Cyber Sleuth, but we as a character don't know them, we as a player know them though. That sort of thing. Text me your radio so I can order bits for the shag. No. No. I also don't know where it is. I have to look it up. I'm gonna have to look it up on the internet. Little burping on the chat. That's just for you. Did you enjoy it? It's okay. I'm just a little bit tired. There's Suedo, you fuck. You son of a bitch. Oh, that is where yeah, they're talking about the digital shift that happens in the thing. It's on the car. Oh, you mean like the license plate? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure it out tomorrow. Hey, that guy looks super suspicious. Well, go on. Say something to him. It looks like he's up to something. I want to know what it is, so talk to him. What about the Akira Hisaka investigation? Oh. Suedo. Maybe you have some interest in me. Suedo is a piece of shit. Yeah, we want to talk to you about dimensional shift. Suspicious? Me? Gotta say, I don't see it. You found it? Hey, it's a good game, it's a good time. I think it's still, I don't know if it's still on special, but like, this, the bundle for the 2 games was like, super cheap. Ridiculously cheap. Well worth buying, that's for sure. No wonder people on the street kept shooting looks at me. They thought I was suspicious looking. That's odd. I mean, I got permission to investigate from the police and everything. Oh, then you're not suspicious in the slightest then. You just feel like a weirdo. What's this? It's my looks, you say? What's so funny about them? He sounds suspicious. He does sound suspicious. And as he should be, because we know things about him that we're not supposed to know yet because we've played the main game. Whoops! Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Akemi Suedo, and I'm a researcher for Kamishiro Enterprises. There's an abnormality in the digital wave values of this area I came to investigate on site. Me too. Oh, you too. My, what a coincidence! You came to investigate the digital waves too! By the way, fun fact, the sounds in the background are actual traffic light sounds in Japan. Oh, is that what they are? Oh, nice. I know, it's very interesting, like, the way that they do the environment in this game, well, in a lot of Japanese games. This is an actual, like, mostly one-to-one rendition of Tokyo. I know Nakano Broadway is built more or less to scale, which is funny because Nakano Broadway actually very much is happy to celebrate Digimon Time Stranger coming out, because I imagine they'll be a part of that as well. And when the game went on sale, like a mega super cheap sale, they were advertising it as well. My, what a coincidence, you came to investigate the digital waves too. I thought it might be the cause behind the recent phenomena. Oh, yes, so yes, what a fortuitous thing. It seems I've met some quite promising youths. Huh? Truth be told, I've come here under the same supposition. What say you? How about we look into it together? The wisdom of youth would prove invaluable. What a nice guy! Erica, you don't know. Erica doesn't know. Erica doesn't know. Wait, I missed on the shaggin' wagon, so Noodle's not pure and undefiled. Trust me, there is no shagging in this wagon. What a nice guy. He's not a nice guy. Observe. The digital wave values in this area have been abnormally high for the last few hours. Could a bunch of digital waves be flowing somewhere in Shinjuku? This isn't Eden, so... No, we can't say for certain that this is different from a virtual space. Energy flows both through the real world and virtual worlds. I see. It's true you can think of digital waves as a flow of energy that carries digital information. She's like a fucking prodigy. She's so smart. I've read a hypothesis on the net that similar energy accumulates in areas with massive systems of transit. Precisely! It's possible that all kinds of energy gathers in areas such as Shinjuku here, with its throngs of people and all the traffic. And I don't know, mate, I'm just here. And yet, based on that theory, this change is quite odd, even if environmental factors alone are the cause. What? This is... Wait, what? Digital shift! Wow. The subway's turned into a weird place. Japanese candy I recommend called Chow. It's like a haichu. Oh, okay. From what I know, the traffic sounds in Tokyo help with direction, like there's different sounds to the north or west side, for example. Really? That's pretty cool. I know every city is, well, not every city, but every country's got their own way of doing traffic light signals and whatnot. I know, I know Billie Eilish was so fascinated with the ones in Australia, because we have the crossing ones where it's like, beep, 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 and that's to say that it's red, and then as soon as it goes green, it's like, bam, and the entire way until it's green. And apparently Billie Eilish liked it so much she recorded that, and I think they put the song Bad Guy to like the bass beat, the general beat of like a Australian crossing thing. So it's like, makes sense that the different ones different countries have different ones that work different ways. One for north, south, east, and west can be helpful, especially if they're different sounding throughout the city, so you can know what part of the city you're in. It's like, oh, I'm in the west because they sound like this. That could be very helpful. What in the world? Mr. Suedo. Marvelous! Simply marvelous! Subarashi! Made it to the office, but not a ton to do. I hope it's an easy day for you. Take it easy. I never thought I'd witness the moment physical objects mutate into information. Without a doubt, this is the cause of the mysterious phenomena. A state variation caused by the localized increase of digital waves. Digital mutation? Transformation? No, shifts. Yes, I'll call this phenomenon a digital shift. That's right, because when we met him in the last game, he just straight up went, this is a digital shift, I've already named it. This is him naming it now. Digital shift. I wonder what's happening inside. I can't wait to see. You fucking weirdo. We're going to. Wow. It looked fun. Okay. Alright, let's go. So I wonder if this is another place where we come across the main character of the first game. Can I can't leave. Alright. Well, I got 10 minutes to fuck around before I have to go. Looked up in their gummies, which I probably choose. Okay. For a second bag in the same week. Oh, so you live in Japan? Looked up in your Digimon, it's... Oh, you're hackers, are you? Oh yeah, because the Digimon have appeared in the real world now. The digital shift has progressed further within the station. It's materializing in the same state as an Eden, right down to the digital monsters. Digimon materializing in the real world. I should have put my Wormmon in my Digivice. You wouldn't be able to bring him with you. I see, the interior is within the whirlpool of the special digital wave. In other words, this is both the real world and a world constructed of digital information. Consider it a digitization of the real world. So that it's possible to artificially tamper with this space. Haha, brilliant! Simply brilliant! Do you not understand? The real world is shifting into a digital one in which the world can be manipulated using programs. In other words, you can hack this world. Correct, which we did a lot when we were playing with the half cyber body. This phenomenon is still incomplete. Were it to envelop the entire world, all matter could become transformable. The impossible would become possible. Amazing. I don't know. Hee, my, that's some flexible thinking you have. It's been a while since I met someone that could follow my line of reasoning. The speed of your insights is unusual. Just like, could it be, are you Erika Mishima? You know her? Why do you know my name? As I thought. It's not a big deal, it's just that I'm your... Your what? Uncle? Father? Not brother. It's an eater! Oh no! So there was some here after all. That's troublesome. I should stretch now while I still can. Oh, you've encountered an eater before as well. I didn't have to fight it, I think. I just kind of saw it. An eater. Indeed, that's my research subject. I call them eaters. Do be careful. Data in Eden is eroded when eaten. Its structure and algorithm set into disarray. In other words, it glitches out. I can't say for sure to what extent the digital shift affects our bodies in this space. Still, I doubt we'll get off scot-free. I think we did see an eater putting people into Eden syndrome in the real world, and it does just make them pass out, basically. So, say, lad, would you do me a favor and try fighting that thing? Why me? I want to do a field study on whether digital monsters have a resistance against the eaters. Also, one is about to attack you from behind. There it is. Wow, wow. So, Pachow's a little gummy ball that tastes like either Ramune or Coke. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what Ramune is. I do not know. Well, let's try freeze fanging it. Bye. Did that do anything? Let's see. It did not a lot. We haven't saved. We should have saved like in the moment that we just started walking. Oh, we're doing no damage. I missed that part. So we're not supposed to win. Data's converging. It's a drink? Yeah, what's the taste though? I have no idea what the taste is. You'd be like, ah, yes, it tastes like, you know, it tastes like, you know, the rocks from the mountains of the Himalayas. And it's like, I don't know what those rocks taste like. I mean, it is information to say like that is the flavor, it's like, and whatnot. But I'm just sitting here going like, what does that mean though? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he didn't kill me, okay. He did heal from that. Ah, it's running away! No need to chase it, I got all the data I need. No abnormalities despite direct contacts. It appears that the digital monsters have a resistance to eaters after all. That fact alone is a significant dividend from the battle. I thank you for your cooperation. Ah. We also learned how to oppose them, and we can perform a legislative investigation. Hey, who's there? Hurry up and take shelter. Daisuke? No. It's a die something. D-die. I'm in no mood to let anyone interrupt my investigation. You two go back already. Oh, and do keep my involvement off the record, would you? Wait, I'm not done talking. That's right, because he goes a little bit further in, then after a bit, he would run into Noodle, so our character from Cyber Sleuth. Oh no. Are you okay? Oh, nosebleed. Psychic attack from a telekinetic teenager. That's the first time we've seen blood in this game. Mariyoshi, that's his name. You're Ryuji's Erika, right? Erika, it is you. This is bad. I'll carry it out of here in a hurry. Hey, you come too. There are multiple flavors of strawberry, melon, and more than I can't remember. Oh. How do you feel about dogs? I have 4 of them. I have enough of them. I have 4 dogs and 4 cats and a snake and a bird, and I'm allergic to pretty much everything. I heard the story from the doctor. Sounds like Erika's just fine for the time being. Is Erika sick? You mean nobody told you? No? It doesn't seem right for me to be the one telling you this, but there's a peculiar illness in Erika's brain. Ooh. She's got ligma. That sucks. It's been a few years since that happened. Erika was in a car accident with her parents. Ooh, worst way to catch ligma. That accident killed her mum and dad and gave Erika this illness. It's a rare condition, no hospital can figure out how to treat it. I hear that Ryuji's gone everywhere trying to find a way to cure it. Oh. It seems that he finally found a suitable treatment here at Central Hospital. Oh! So he's working with Rie to pay for treatments for Erika, not for anyone else. Okay. Erica! Calm down, Ryuji. Erica's fine. It was just a mild attack this time. Thanks, Matayoshi, for taking care of Erica, and what do you mean? I just happened to be in the area. That kid was the one by her side. Well, now that I've seen you, I'll be on my way. Sorry, I'll thank you somehow later. Don't worry about it. I'll see you by the shop. Take care. Don't get too down, alright? I won't. I mean, I won't. Ryuji might, but I'll try and keep him out of it. Please wait in the lobby. Okay. God, I don't want the ads to happen now. Hopefully we'll be able to finish up soon. Sorry for the trouble I caused. You didn't cause any trouble. What are you talking about? You want a corgi? I was going to say something else, but I forgot what I was going to say. Alright. Can't believe Erica was sick. If I'd known, I wouldn't have taken her outside or something. I guess I'll grab something from the vending machines. I'm going to save here. Hopefully I remember to grab something from the vending machines when we start this back up again, but we'll see. Okay. Gone, why? I'm just wrapping up, no. Okay, so that's me done for today. Usually I would be streaming an hour longer than this, but because I have to work early tomorrow, I'm cutting it an hour short, so I can pretty much go straight to bed, or go to bed as quickly as possible. And then, yeah, then deal with that. So tomorrow I have to go to bed early. The day, no, today I have to go to bed early to wake up early tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up early tomorrow, and I'm gonna wake up early the day after. So, oh, excuse me. Yeah, and then hopefully I'm off for the rest of the week. I mean, I thought I was off for the rest of the week this week, but apparently that's not the case. Alright, but in the meantime, what are we gonna do? Where am I gonna send you? Crumbles... Is it Crumble? Crumbles playing Sunhaven with Gaming Reborn. I don't know who that is. That's a human actual face. There you go. Let's see. Don, Raga. We've been rating Raga a lot, so I'll try not to do it this time. Next stream. See you next stream. All good, guys. Thanks for hanging around. I do appreciate it. Oh, never mind. Ando streaming. We're gonna raid Ando. Takame Ando doing Armored Core with his fucking nightmare machine. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. Alright. We'll do Ando. Do. Takame Ando. I believe at this point I think I can say it. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I should be doing a... Yeah, Ando's invited me to a collab stream on Friday for some repo with him and some other people, so... I know I've said before that I don't want to stream repo, and I'm still in that mindset, don't get me wrong, but I have been... I missed last week's Friday stream because I ended up playing some games on Cozy's stream for Jackbox. I feel like I missed the Friday before that as well, I'll be honest. So I haven't done a Friday stream in a bit, so honestly, I might stream repo this time. I mean, I'll see, like, Ando has said he'll get back to me on, like, who else is being in the group, so it depends on who's in the group. If it's people I don't know, maybe not, but I'm gonna make the assumption it'll be him. I mean, I'm making assumptions, of course, to be him, probably, like, Boyce and Eldrit. And Maddie, maybe. Because those four are basically inseparable. They're always doing stuff together, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was those core four. And then maybe me and someone else, I don't know. But we'll see. So, maybe I will. Most likely won't, but maybe I will. I'll also have to ask him what the situation is. Inspect thyself before thee ruins thyself. I will do my best. Good night, everyone. Hey, Kylan, Tips had to say goodbye to you too. I'm so sorry. We're raiding out. We're finishing early. I have to go to work early tomorrow. I'm so sorry. But you guys have a beautiful night. I'll see you all next time, okay? Bye, guys. And you lovely VOD people, you're very beautiful. Thank you so much for being here as well. I do appreciate it. I will see you all next time, okay? Okay. Bye-bye.